Hello and welcome everybody. Good morning, good day, or good evening, wherever you are on the world. We do need to see the game started up earlier. Can you imagine that? CivCIS qualifiers, Slozhnii Memas going against Dobroteam. I did actually mention yesterday that we're gonna have an earlier game, but I didn't imagine it's gonna be earlier to start also. They're going through the pick and ban phase, and as you can see, we only have the 7Cs available for them. That's it. Wait, did it get blocked or something, or they didn't lock in the last one, or what's happening? Because I do see the time is still ticking down, and all of the maps have been ticked off. What is going on? Are they gonna play with the 7Cs or not? Good morning, sir, Fortuna Belli, or good evening, good night. I don't know how to say it. At 1:45 p.m. Oh my God. Uh, hello, sir. Also, good day, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much, by the way, Fortuna Belli, for picking up that first promotion. And I do see Tomel. Good day, sir, on YouTube also. How are you doing? It's quite an earlier stream than normal on my side. And I do see, I think the draft just got locked or something. So let's actually take a look what's going on over here. I think we have a new draft. There we go. We got a new draft. Ooh, wait, they didn't actually. Wait, this is not the good draft. Like, come on, let's be real about this. Join undefined, join undefined. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. What is going on? Did they, second both drafts not working? Pog, Kek W. Oh my God. Anyway, we do have, I guess, to take a look at what has been happening throughout the tournament here. So it looks like we are gonna need to wait for the draft. It didn't start. Anyway, let's take a look at the standings. What did we have over here? Let's open up all of these that did play or didn't play. Civ Ukraine looks like they lost against Escape Puzzle. We did have, and I'm pretty sure we actually streamed this, Salad Bez Mayoneza going against Dobroteam, and they did manage to win the first game. Now we're gonna need to see if Dobroteam is gonna manage to get one. They did get a free buy because of course they do have only 5 teams. Slozhnii going against Civ Ukraine still need to play. By the looks of it, we don't have them with their how to say, with their results here. Salad Bez Mayoneza did also get a win against the Escape Puzzle. Okay, very nice. They actually managed to beat 2 of the 5 teams. Okay, next up, well, 4 other teams, right? Round 3, Slozhnii Memas against Salad Bez Mayoneza. The Salas did manage to win this one 1-0. And I do also notice Escape Puzzle did manage to get a win against the Dobroteam, while Civ Ukraine did get a bye this time around. Now, in the round 4, we're still waiting for the results over here, and of course the players are starting to get into the lobby. Let me actually put up also the team labels here. I'm gonna need to actually swap with just Dima in a few minutes, I guess. It is what it is. Luxurious Official, good evening, sir, and welcome. It's super new to Civ, but it's super addictive. I found Civ6 in my Steam games and started playing it a couple of days ago. Well, welcome, sir. I do hope you're gonna have a lot of fun with it, and let's take a look at what's gonna happen today. Just by the way, just ask questions. If you don't know if you don't know something, just ask questions here in the chat. Either me or somebody from the chat is gonna answer, and we're gonna need to see what's going on with the draft. Let's see what's going on with the draft. Need to take a look here. We have trouble with CivCIS. Okay, CWC preset. Wait, okay, they went for the CWC preset. Perfect. So this is gonna be just like we've seen in the wildcard with 2 pre-game bans, and the map choice being done a little bit after. So we're gonna need to see how the players are gonna get through. On the left side we do have Slozhnii Menas. On the right side we do have Dobroteam. As you can see, we do have also Uzetian being picked up as a first ban Uzetian. They really don't like that extra visibility, the extra Diplo visibility coming out from his early spies over there. Also Leticia, good evening, sir. Have they already chosen the map? Ptolemy is pre-banned as well. Thank you so much for letting me know. I did also note that CVFR is keeping the ban for Ptolemy over there. We're going to need to see if CPL is also going to do it. We do have no map choice. To answer your question there, they didn't go through the map choice already. I did see an answer here from somebody. I'm not sure who. Give me a second. Sewi. Yeah, we have troubles with the CivCIS preset. That probably he's referring to the Civ Draft GG website. That I don't know. Maybe the preset didn't actually be how to say, was coded well or something like that. So in the end, they actually went for the next one. And this is a big question, actually, by the looks of it. They're talking about the map, like Kazan that is asking about the map, and Zero is saying that it's going to be the 7Cs. If they did choose the CWC preset for the Civ Draft GG, I'm pretty sure it actually adds the pregame bans and then they go for the next one. Looks like, what is this ban? I think it's Spain over here. I'm not sure what they're saying. Give me a second so I can actually pull up Google Translate, and it's Spain. Yeah, they are banning Spain. That was the first ban over here. But again, oh, they ticked it down. Wait, there's nobody actually clicking buttons on Dobroteam? Oh my god, there's nobody clicking buttons on Dobroteam. What are they gonna do? Oh, well, I guess we got a new draft. Oh my god. Oh, how many times do I need to say this over and over? Okay, let's do it. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. Okay, is it just me thinking that was a bit too quick? Is it just me thinking this? Okay, they're clicking buttons on both sides. They actually can click buttons on both sides. Okay. So probably in the first draft earlier, we didn't actually have the correct settings over there with the team members actually being on one side and the other. So they have the option to actually choose the civilizations. Anyway, it's fine. Also, I have a general idea of the game, but I really don't understand how to pick best settlement spots to maximize everything XP. Well, first of all, you do need to know the difference between freshwater, non-freshwater settles, the advantages and so on. And not only that, but also you kind of need to know how to read the quality of the land. If you do have production, food, how can you manage it, and so on. That is a very loaded question about talking, how to say, about the spawns. Usually during the stream, I do take a look at the spawns in general, like one after the other, and we take a look at their quality, we take a look at their settles. So I do hope you're actually gonna I would say learn quite a bit about the settle spots I point out that they should go, and of course the reasons why. I believe that is important. If I would need to actually start to explain how everything connects to each other, we're probably gonna spend over here like an hour, and to be honest, I think we actually need to look at the game. We do have Rome, also Trajan, being taken out by Team 1, and I'm pretty sure it's Slozhnii Memas left side, Dobroteam right side, and Athena just came around. Hello Athena. She has been I think how to say, scolding the pigeons that are coming around here and the other birds that are coming around here. She has been talking to them, oh my god, for an hour straight. Can you imagine? Ooh. Anyway, I do see Scythia has also been taken out by Dobroteam, Poland and Basil II, while we do have Ludwig and also Indonesia being taken out by Team 1 by Slozhnii Memas. Also, this is one being teams or FFA. This is the team format, and we do have 4v4s basically. That's why you see waiting for a selection. On the left side 4 players, on the right side 4 players. They're going through pick and ban phase right now. They're gonna start taking out the civilizations that they do deem they are a bit too overpowered in the game, and they're gonna pick civilizations that they do feel comfortable with, and also have the trust in them, that they're actually the confidence in their skills to actually get the win for them. So we'll see how they're gonna try to use all of the mechanics of Civilization 6 and of course the bonuses of their civilization to actually overpower their opponents. There are multiple ways like domination, culture, diplo, you got the naval action over there, not to mention we're gonna need to see if anybody's gonna get to space. I do see Norway has also been taken out by Team 1, and we do have on Team 2 Mbande has been taken down. Okay, so now they're going through the pick phase. They did set the tone for the game. This map is gonna be 7Cs, and it looks like it got locked in quite quickly. The thing is, with Victoria, they're gonna get those half-coast harbors, and they're gonna also get quite a few free ships. We're gonna need to see if Victoria is gonna have the opportunity to go against anybody over there. Thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome, Luxurious Official. It's 4v4 teams. Yes, it's 4v4 teams. English for Big Roy. Woohoo! No, they have alterations mods to the basic game to better balance things. Yes, that's another thing that I can explain in a few seconds over here, in a few phrases. Team 2, Dobroteam, is going to go for Elizabeth I, and also Varangian. Norway is going to be picked up by them. So we're going to definitely see some of those berserkers just running around everywhere, hitting their opponents. And we do have also Bulmos. Is coming into the game. Look at that. Oh my god, perfect. Guys, we got Bulmos coming into the the game. And look at that, I'm actually so red over here in the camera. I'm sorry, there's a lot of sun behind me. It is what it is. The sun is pinning me. Ooh, look at that violet hue over there. Wow, magenta hue, bro. Anyway, let's actually put up the map here so everybody does know that's joining us quickly. And I do want to talk about BBS also really quickly. BBS has came out of a need of the players to actually have a I would say a balanced approach to the game from the get-go. They want to have those bonuses from the beginning of the game as much as possible, balanced throughout the 8 players in the lobby. So what they did is create an algorithm for adding or removing bonus points, and not to mention also luxury resources and some also strategic resources to each of the spawns in a radius around them, like let's say like 6-7 tiles. I'm not sure about it, but there is quite a bit of a documentation for it, and the algorithm just kept on growing with different how to say kept on going, toning down the differences between the spawns to the level that right now it needed to be rewritten into BBM, that's better balanced maps, and it did evolve. Now all of that was made in the sense of competitive spirit, so you don't have major differences between the spawns of the players. You basically have the same chances of going and winning the game. With, unfortunately, in Civilization 6 map algorithm, you do have quite a bit of I would say chance of spawning somewhere that you basically lost the game turn 0. And that's a problem, right? I believe everybody can agree that is a problem. And I do have to say the modders did an amazing job actually with BBM. It does level the spawns very well. And of course, multiple times we've seen how players' choices matter a lot more than the spawn they had. Yes, don't get me wrong, spawn still matters a little bit, especially position on the map. If it's backline, frontline, in between 4 opponents or something like that, it still matters. But in the end, players' choices do matter more. I do see we do already have the bans being ticked off. It looks like it's ticked on, I should say. Joe the Third is going to be taken out. Hungary has been taken out. Mapuche has been taken out, and also Genghis Khan has been taken out. Also, spawn is key. It needs to be balanced. Balanced. Tomel, welcome, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Also, to help nerf various OP strategies. Yes, BBG is another matter over there. The other mode that we're playing with, but I think that actually, I mean, it will require quite a bit of talk over there about it. I do have to say also, India Gandhi has been picked up by Dobroteam to be on their side in the roster, while Team 1 is going to follow up with the other America, Teddy Rough Rider, and also Lincoln. My God. Okay, 3 Americas and 1 England. Going against 1 England, 1 Norwegian, 1 Indian, and 1 Brazilian. Okay, let's go. Brazil is gonna show up over here. We got Pedro on the right side for Dobroteam. I do want to take a look also really quickly at like keep the channel open to take a look at their team makeup, because to be honest, I'm not sure exactly who they are on which team. So Jurassic Park has made over here the team Dobroteam, Xero, Vladiscout, Jurassic Park, Assassin Kings, Wazar, Lemirka, Devil Fox Red, and somebody Kich B. I don't know how to pronounce this name, and I guess I can go for it, like, you know, 1 letter at a time, and 3JIO6HBIU _ KYCB. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah. Kazadar here, also Slozhnii Memas, is gonna have in his roster, of course, himself, with Roy Solo, something, I'm not sure what, Ozymandias, okay, Dimitri, Karkarik, and Just Dima. And right now they are getting into the lobby here slowly but surely, and let's actually swap with the spectator over there. Oh, and Just Dima just went down. Okay, that's fine. And we do have to take a look what's, well, who are the players? What's the roster makeup? Who is gonna get in here? Let me actually reconnect to the lobby here, because I do think it's gonna be better. Good evening, I should say guten Tag, Cleozin. Guten Tag, my hair. Is Slobby something? Tatarin Twitch, hello there, sir, and welcome. What's that? Wait, what did you write there? Oh my God. Evil Bite? That's what it says? Evil Bite? Is that like a vampire-ish kind of bite? What is it? What do you mean evil bite? Oh my God, man. Oh no. Yeah. Just giving them a little bit of time to get into the lobby here, and of course choose their civilizations, choose their spots also. Let me actually put this here. Oh, I did want to say, by the way, I did get these like biodynamics, like I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that, 5 months ago, and because I used them, you know, intensively, I would say. Unfortunately, they started coming off on the sides over here on the top. For some reason, it started splitting apart, so I had to actually use some, you know, yeah, some scotch tape over here to actually make them stick. I was thinking if I should actually go to warranty to actually change them, but to be honest, oh my god, man, the next one is gonna do just the same. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think I actually wear headphones a lot, like a bit too much, so they they do get destroyed very quickly. Very good headphones otherwise though. The drivers are very good, as in the I would say the sound coming out is very, very good. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. Okay, we just need one. We just need one to get into the lobby here. So wait, you're saying Tater? You're saying KYCB is evil bite? That's what you're saying? This is evil bite? Okay. Or I hope this is what you're referring to. I'm not sure. We got that fine. We got this fine. Let me actually double check the sounds. This should be fine. Music, okay. There we go. Let's actually close the screen. Or actually, wait a second. Do we have any new results? I guess not from this tournament. We would need to actually take a look at the other one soon. Good evening, Taya. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Please use your signature hat. Oh my god, you're making me... I mean... I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to use that hat. I have another... oh well. Yes, it is what it is. Let's use the big hat. Bordanian, hello there, sir, and welcome. Man, I'm gonna do a little bit. Okay? It's not my signature hat, but I can wear this a little bit, no? Well, it's still kind of hot, and to be honest, I don't really want to get my, you know, stuff over here. With so much sun, I do need to protect my forehead. Man, he said please, I cannot say no, you know? He said please. Okay, come on, what's going on? We have everybody in the lobby? Yeah, we just need Sue to get onto the spectator slot and the others getting into their correct slots. I gotta say, I'm not gonna wear this for that long, because, yes, it's getting hot in here, man. It's getting hot. Well, giving them that time needed to get the last one in, and I think he did. Did disconnect connect to fix zero MS, and by the looks of it, they're starting to choose their civilizations. We do have KYCB going for Varangian on the second slot. I guess we're gonna see also a bit of movement over here between the players to see exactly who's gonna be on the top slot. It's quite important to have the highest slot in the lobby, or I should say the priority as high as possible, because you do get the choices earlier on for your civilizations. It makes how to say for the great people, for the great wonders, and so on. That's gonna give you an advantage, quite a big advantage during the game. We've seen it actually decide who's gonna get an admiral or who's not. We've seen it decide the wins between who's gonna finish the wonder or not, and it's been quite a few wonder chases over there, wonder I should say challenges between them, especially at the beginning of the game. Have you seen the fight for hanging gardas? Oh my god, everyone is wanting to build that. And we do have also just Dima actually joining up on the first slot, and he's gonna take Age of Empire, England, Victoria. KYCB is still sitting on Harald Hardrada. Kazandar is gonna go for Teddy Roosevelt, the Bull Moose, and now we do see also Wazir is going to go for Pedro II, but that's quite low in the lobby here. That's the 6th spot. We do have Roy on Abraham Lincoln and Kemi Q going for Gandhi India. Man, yesterday both Indias did very well against their opponents over there. Scythia, didn't have a chance. We do need to see if today is going to be the same case with Gandhi, or is it going to be a little bit more on the simming side. I do have to say the synergy displayed yesterday between the players helping out with extra bonuses on the religious side, the two Indias, and also the two Indias giving themselves those religious bonuses over there. Oh my god, it made such a big difference for their sim. Have you seen what kind of good stats both Chandragupta and Gandhi did have yesterday, keeping up, not only keeping up, but overtaking their opponents over there right next to them? We did also manage to see a lot of GDRs and quite a few nukes. Even thermos have been thrown yesterday. And Ahostra, hello there, sir. What's the benefit of Abraham? Scotland is just better. Abraham does get its 100% production towards industrials, more amenities, and also receives a free melee unit. So if it does have a very powerful timing attack against its opponents, usually at the men at arms, because that's basically when you actually get to place down your industrial zones. You could wait a little bit later for the Muskemen, and of course benefiting from an extra +5 on all of those units and not needing to pay maintenance. It's amazing. Also, even Germany. Well, Germany, like you're talking about the original Germany. Yes and no. To be honest, we haven't seen it being played that much in the game. Although I would actually like to see it a little bit more. Way too many districts. It's I guess way too many districts. I would definitely love to see it a lot more in the games. The players just don't prefer to play it. Just don't. And let's see, Lemirka is gonna go for Elizabeth I here, and I do see them actually. I don't know what's going on, but there are like two of them are dropping at the same time. When one of them is exiting, the other one is dropping also, or maybe they're just synchronized like that. I don't know. And Dimitri needs to pick up their his last Civ here. Okay, he's moving, and now okay. Well, let's see who's gonna join up on that one, on Teddy Bulmus. So it's not. Oh yeah. Wait a second. On Teddy Bulmus, it was Kazandar, right? Okay, there we go. It was Kazandar. Yeah, lobby might have been a little bit skewed here. Oh, wait a second. Kazandar moving on Gandhi, and then Kemiku is gonna go for Teddy Roosevelt, the Bulmus. Okay, I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Let's actually take a look at the 0 MS. It's very important, by the way, when you're playing a multiplayer lobby, to not have 0 MS to anybody in the lobby. If you do have, you just exit the lobby, join back, and boom, it's fixed like magic. Good evening, Echo Supreme. Hello there, sir, and welcome with the hat. Just for a few minutes, okay? I was asked very nicely over here on YouTube to wear the hat for a few minutes. I'm gonna wear the hat for a few minutes. I'm doing it. To be honest, I still prefer actually without the hat, because, you know, it is what it is. It's getting hot, man. My head is on fire whenever I actually wear the hat, you know? Let me pop out the chats so I can put them in order here on the left side, so we get to actually see both chats at the same time. There we go. Okay, so I think we can ready up. The settings have been made. We should be fine to go. Okay, so Just Dima is going to be the one with Victoria. KYCB on Hara Hardrada Varanger. Wazir did jump up with Teddy Roosevelt Bulmus on the 3rd slot. Roy is going to go for Abraham Lincoln. Lemirka on Elizabeth I. Kazandar on Teddy Roosevelt. Wait a second. No. Big no. We got Bulmus over here. Double Bulmus. A bit too much, I would say. So let's see who's actually going to get to play it. Is it going to be Kazandar? Wasn't Kazandar earlier just moving on another Civ anyway? Pedro II. They're giving more priority to Pedro II. Okay. I mean, okay, that's fine. We do have him definitely with a lot of potential to actually get so many great people. He's getting that unique how to say, entertainment complex project to actually gather as many of those great people as possible. Very nice. Let's see how it's gonna go. This is a very long, did you see that? This is an extremely long explanation. It actually goes out of the screen over here with the explanation. For some reason, the pop-out window is smaller And it's not like we can scroll down. How can you scroll down? You cannot scroll down. Amazing. It is what it is. Okay, wait. They're changing again. Oh my god. They're changing again. It's gonna be Lemirka and Elizabeth I. Okay, maybe I should actually stop explaining exactly what's going on over here. Oh well. Give me a second to double check something. We should be fine here. Click on buttons. Click. Okay. Click. Just dealing with other stuff that I needed to actually respond to really quickly. Clicking my oh. Hola, have fun, gentlemen. Let the games begin. Let's go. How many turns is this going to be maximum? I don't think they have a maximum, if I remember correctly. They usually, the games do go between, like, let's say turn 40 or something, the minimum. And actually we've seen some earlier games, but anyway, that's an average minimum, let's say like that. And quite a few games actually do go past turn 90 to past turn 100, depending on the skill level of the players. If the teams are very, very close to each other when it comes to skill, it's very likely that we're gonna have a long game. If there is quite a bit of a deep balance between the two teams in terms of skill, you're gonna see the game ending up a little bit earlier, because basically, just like in chess, you do manage to get the moves much earlier, do manage to actually punch through your opponent's weaknesses and basically win the game. Yeah, let's put up the remap prediction really quickly and choose an outcome for yesterday. Yesterday it was Meow for Delegation that did manage to win, right? MFD did go into the finals. And let's take a look over here on the poll. Who will win? Oh no, how many remaps? 0, 1, 2. Submission just 5 minutes, and we're gonna start to take a look at the. Okay, this is it with the hat. I'm just gonna put it over here. It's basically like a museum piece. Okay. Yeah, it fell. Okay, over here, baby. No, it doesn't work. Man. Okay. Like that. Okay, there we go. The computer has the hat now. We're also gonna ask chat over here, where are we gonna start taking a look at the players? From Gandhi, from India, or from the left side, basically, or we taking a look on the right side from Victoria Age of Empire? And let me actually also put up my chats in order, because there were other things that I needed to do. We go right. Okay. Wait, we had a team concede because someone lost. Yes, spawn next to Aztec, but how come my game I played the other day was like 8 hours? Went to turn 250. Wait, we don't really have 250. I don't think we actually played on online speed. We're playing on online speed. This is the fastest speed, and basically what it means versus the standard speed that you have available in Civilization 6, you're gonna have everything cut in half. So basically, like, production required and gold required is gonna be cut in half. Let's take a look from the right. So we're gonna take a look at Just Dima here as the first civilization. Looking at the spawn, and I guess this is what you're asking for. We do have a scout coming up in 3 turns. He does have fresh water position here, because the tiny river is giving him that extra housing in the capital city of London, while we do have another possibility for him to get a freshwater city on the right side. Looks like southwest he's gonna need to actually wrap around quite a bit to get to the lake to get the fresh water. You can find fresh water, or I should say make the difference between non-freshwater and freshwater spawns by pressing the 4 key, and you're gonna see the lens opening up. This lens shows you four things actually. The red part is where you cannot settle, either because something on the land, or there is a too close of a city next to that location, next to that tile you're trying to settle on. The other part is the white part, and this part is no fresh water, no bonus for your housing whatsoever if you do settle in this location. If you go for the how to say, light green, this is gonna be coastal. Coastal gives you a little bit of housing, but doesn't give you the full-blown housing of fresh water. And then you do have the freshwater spawns, as you can see, is the dark green, and usually you do want to put your settles over here. Now, I do have to mention this is sometimes a bit situational, because a lot of the players do try to feed more cities rather than fewer cities, and they do know how to actually make up for the loss of housing to get that tempo back in their location, either by building a granary, chopping a granary, buying a granary, or trying to actually aqueduct that city really quickly on to get the housing. Also, I do want to take another stab of this spawn. There are buildings that are going to give you the extra housing and also quite a few resources. For example, like improving these coastal resources will give you one housing. If you improve both, it's basically 0.5 for each. And there are quite a few others, for example, pastures that do give you the same bonus. Now, the City of London will also build a harbor that will give him access to lighthouse. That will give him access to another 2 housing, and it will also give him access to an extra trade route capacity. So usually you do see the naval or the coastal nations benefiting from a bit more housing, because on the tree, on their development tree of the technology, they're gonna have extra helping hands, basically helping bonuses with the housing on the lighthouses. Thank you so much, Daniel Dingo. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Much appreciated for the tier 1. Thank you. Also, Armada Siracusa, good evening, sir, and welcome. Papas, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do see England is starting to scout his east, and by the looks of it, we're gonna not have him with an easy opponent to go against, or maybe Nidaros. Wait a second, we do. Hardrada is here, northeast, and this is gonna be quite a naval action game. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have action between them. Let's take a look really quickly on Roy here, because I'm sorry, I spent quite a bit of time, but I think it was necessary. Washington here is gonna have his peninsula. Does seem like he also has Nidaros to the left side, and India southwest. India is gonna be an opponent. Nidaros is gonna be an opponent. Ooh, wait a second, this kind of looks terrible. If there is a one-tile choke between India and London, but yeah, I wouldn't really see Varus fitting through. We do have Settler coming up in 3 turns here from Washington, and America is going to start scouting out his coast to the right side. He also has Pedro II on the other side of the coast, so I would imagine if he does choose to go on the coast, he's going to need to actually take on over there Brazil. Freshwater cities in the south, southwest also. If you take a look at these rivers and of course the lakes, he does have a decent amount that and doesn't really require to get those coastal settles. Teddy Roosevelt is going to have a bit of a different approach to the game. He does really like to get his preserves, holy sites, and of course getting all of those bonuses going. We do see that this spawn is kind of sad. This is kind of sad for Teddy Bulmus, isn't it? He does have some mountains in the north, and of course I do see the charming appeal over there coming closer, but in his initial spawn doesn't really have that much. So extra science, extra culture doesn't seem like it's going to be the way to go here. We do have him getting that settled out in 2 turns, has access to a banana to grow quickly. No, he wants to be a big boy. He wants to get that banana. And I do see also on the right side, he's going to have access to truffles that are going to give him some extra gold. Again, has the possibility to stay away from the coast. He can settle cities closer to the coast, like 2 tiles out. But to be honest, if you want to be safe, usually you want to put them more than 3 tiles out because battleships are a thing later on in the game. And we've seen those nukes. They can hit inland quite easily. So I would imagine they're going to need to actually contest the coast, or I should say the seas, as much as they can. Let's take a look at the Rough Rider also. Rough Rider, wait a second, was this Rough Rider? No, this was Bulmos, right? I hit it. Okay, the Rough Rider is actually the green America. We do have Dimitri here with the scouts moving to the north. He just messed around with a tiki hut and didn't pick it. Wow, man, he didn't like that bonus anyway. We do have him with a decent amount of territory, a lot of floodplains actually, looking at the southeast and the southwest, not to mention some marsh tiles here. I do see he's gonna have good decent settles with fresh water. Oh my god, look at these marsh tiles, man. This is the Temenaki central right here, and more marsh, more floodplains on the right side. Anyway, he did just get that scout with an extra promotion. Will have the ability to settle coastal and trade with America here, but I do see they have a bit of a spy in these seas. Look at that. We got Lemirka over here already improving his turtles and his fish, not to mention working on another settler, going to the south, going to the northeast. We're definitely gonna need to see how things are gonna be played out here, but he does have good settles on this coast with a lot of food to give him that extra growth, and he's gonna be the keeper of the Solway Firth, basically. If anybody wants to get trades in this water, they're gonna need to go through England first, Elizabeth first, right? So let's actually see how he's gonna manage to actually get this done. And I do have to mention he does have on the left side Pedro II, that's gonna be one of his allies, and well, at the moment I don't really see an easy way for them to get some coastal trades. I would imagine they're gonna try to use these water bodies, but I guess we're gonna need to see during the game. We do have Rio de Janeiro here going for Pig Central. Look at that. All of the... Oh my god. 3 truffles, man. And a deer right in the second city. That is 9 gold. 9 gold that he's gonna get. Very nice. Yeah, Lancer, hello there, sir, and welcome. What is this? Triple America? Yes. We got Triple America, okay? Triple America plus England. Hey, don't forget England over there. We also have Age of Empire showing up. Victoria. Yeah. Okay, so now we do have next phase of the game. This is the turn 10, and this is the remap vote, basically. And as you can see, we do have them starting to put their choices in. They only have a minute to think about their choices, but I'm pretty sure during the previous, I would say, turns, we had them actually taking a look at the spawns and trying to also take a look at their ally spawns to make up their opinion here. Make their opinion. How did he improve the fishes already? I thought you have to research us first. Well, he did. He got sailing. He went for sailing first, and then he went because otherwise the builder couldn't have entered the seas over here. And this is it. No remaps. Zero. Zero remaps. I don't know what Athena saw outside, but she's mad. She's mad at something. There must be a pigeon somewhere. Yeah, she mad, bro. Oh my god, man. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. Let me actually finish the prediction over here really quickly, because we ended up 0 remaps. Okay, 0 remaps is gonna be the choice. Did we have the high rollers again getting the maximum bonuses? 0. Oh no, this time around we didn't really have the high rollers. The high rollers actually put on 2 on option 2. They wanted 2 remaps to actually get through this. Okay, so now that we actually got this out of the way, we're gonna need to take a look at first of all, Gandhi, just as his spawn, and we're gonna come back on the opposite side to take a look at all of the civilizations and the strategics. Well, India is gonna go for the northwestern settle over there. I do think the horde style is gonna be his destination. He does have a holy site being built, only a +1 here in between the 2 forest tiles to the southeast of Delhi. A decent amount of forest and chops here for him. I wouldn't really say that many though. He does also have the floodplains that he can actually try to go for a Temenanki with. And from what I do notice, gonna have good spawn over here for a settle. Southeast doesn't seem like this is gonna be that good. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get next to that maze to the southwest of those mountains for the extra campuses. So there are actually multiple things over here to just to make a comparison of how he's gonna try to play this. So he's going for the fastest settles. That's one principle, right? You want to get your city out as quickly as possible, and you want to put it with ideally fresh water, a decent amount of tutus, production around it, and food to grow. And also, if you do manage to get a spawn that gives you extra food underneath the settle, that's amazing, right? He's gonna have the horses when he's gonna discover animal husbandry. Boom, that tile is gonna become a 3-1, and he's gonna be a very happy citizen. He's also gonna get to use the production of the city for something that he gets to expand. So having the ability to actually settle turn 2 over 3 turns after he did manage to get the settler out from Delhi is an advantage. He could have gone for this one northeast, but that would have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to actually get there. A little bit later, right? A little bit later. And yes, he would have had quite a few other tutus, but he would have needed to spend the gold. If he would have settled here, you do see there's a single tutu around in the first ring. He would have needed to actually spend the gold to get the other one, so a much more expensive settle. This one already has 4. He doesn't need to spend anything, and he's gonna get the horses from underneath also. Southeast, he didn't have basically a single city that would have given him a tutu around round, yes, he would have had 1-3s that he could couple with 3-1s, but there is no 3-1. So yeah, that doesn't work, right? So Southwest, yes, I was pointing out about the main style, but this is a bit of a longer settle, because of two things. One of them, the distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to settle, and second of all, it's also expensive. Yes, you do get a 1-3. Yes, you get a little bit of gold from the main style, but then you need to buy the other tiles over here, the 2-2s, or wait for the city to actually grow, which usually takes a lot because you don't have the monument, and the city tiles or the city acquirement tiles is very, very slow because of the lack of culture. I do see also Delhi is going to benefit from iron in the southwest, and I do also notice he's going to get the iron and the horses underneath the city of Agra. He doesn't have any horses other than those underneath the city of Agra. The two holy sites, of course, are going to need to be built here, and of course, it looks like, oh, wait a second, I just saw America came in with a warrior and just pillaged the holy site of oh my god. Well, I gotta say, you know, India over here will need to actually get a defensive unit, maybe a slinger, to throw some rocks at this warrior. He's being a very nasty boy, very nasty, that warrior over there just lit the holy site on fire. Also, did America get a buff? Hello there, sir, and welcome. I don't think so. Also, zero remaps, yes, with Telecom Frontline or some peninsula. Yeah, I'm probably just used to turns taking longer than XP. I'm not sure what you are referring to when you are saying XP, to be honest. Like, is that experience? Is that like you want to refer to something else? Is there also a Discord where people yes, actually you can take a look at discord.gg. It's actually underneath my I would say my stream over here also. If you see, there's a big sign underneath my stream, play Civilization 6 with us in the Civ Players League. You just click on that button, boom, you get into the Civ Players League, get to I would say connect with a lot of players. I do have to mention, look at this, I'm taking a look at the CPL server. Just give me a second so I can put on one of the chats and show you what is going on right now in the community. So basically what we do have right now, if you take a look at the left side, we do have like there's one Civilization 7 game, and this is middle of the day, right? We don't really have all of the I would say westerners actually getting up. Looks like there is right now an FFA Lovis that it's getting a lobby. There is a staging for a Civ6 game. 246 are right now waiting to get the game going. Usually they start when they hit 10 members. They start the games when they hit 10 members, and then 1, 2, 3 games are already ongoing for Civ6 FFAs, with also one teamers. I would imagine we're also gonna have later on during the day the CPL Premier League qualifiers games going on. And the same can be said about CivFR. If you actually want to take a look at the CivFR server, you're gonna see basically the same thing. Usually, because most of them are French, they do play during the weekend in the middle hours, of the day, and usually in the afternoon, or I should say, during the evenings of the weekdays. Let's move forward and take a look at Pedro II here, because I think we lingered a bit too much. He's getting his campuses out. Rio de Janeiro gonna get one here, and of course he's gonna get the extra adjacency from his rainforests, making that a +3, while Dobro Basilius did manage to settle the truffle, got an amenity immediately for his empire, and also did manage to get the extra gold from underneath that tile. He is going to have 2 other tiles on the right side to benefit from, and I do notice he's also going to get northeast here with one of his settlers next to a horse and a 1-3. Okay, that is a bit expensive, but I do want to take a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle, or 4 to settle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to settle, but he would have had more gold, and yeah, not better. Okay, so I agree, this is fine. I do want to take a look at the southwest also. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so he's just gonna settle in place, gonna get that horse work, the 1-3, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to buy out a few 2-2s. Usually you do want the population to grow at the same time as your how to say production, so you kind of want the food as well as the production. Then there always needs to be a balance between the two. Going for a monument out from Rio de Janeiro to get that extra culture in. He's right now with 8 science and 3 culture, and I do see him on 23 points of production because he has a 3rd city. Basically that's why he has a little bit more production than his opponents here. Now with also possibility to go for the Temple of Artemis, this is going to be interesting if he's going to manage to get that. These are a lot of amenities if he goes for Temple of Artemis. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just in 7, just in the capital, 7 just in the capital, man. And not to take into account also the other ones, like another 4 over here in Brasilia. There's so many amenities. This is a must-have. Temple of Artemis is a must-have. Access to horses, second ring. We do have also iron in the second ring here towards the north of Rio de Janeiro, and by the looks of it, of course, the second tile of horses over there. Now on the eastern side, he does have an ally. That's going to be Elizabeth I, and I do see already America is starting to get in some warriors over there for him to see what's going on in Bristol. Yeah, we do need to take a look at Elizabeth I also spawn. He already improved his turtle tiles for just a little bit of extra science. Not to mention getting the food. Food very important. City growing quickly, population giving you some culture science bonuses, not to mention allowing you to work more tiles. All in all, it's pretty good. But you need to take care of the amenities. You need to keep your people happy. And I do see Bristol is gonna get his monument out in 4 turns here for that culture. He's also trying to get a trader from his capital, moving away from finishing the monument. This is quite interesting, actually. Moving away from finishing the monument. I think it was 1 turn, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe I saw it just for a few seconds and I didn't get it clearly. Anyway, Banana Central here in Bristol with also a possibility to get a 2-3 deer tile for the extra production. The city of Bristol does look primed to give him a lot of bonuses. Access to horses first ring, access to iron first ring. Why do I actually take a look at the resources? Because sometimes they are quite expensive, sometimes they're very cheap. We basically are interested in the times they are very expensive, because sometimes the players just don't get to them at the correct moment in time, and it's important to see it in 35 or something, be able to predict if somebody's just not gonna have what he needs for a defense. There is also a wonder to the north. If we do take a look over here on the top of the screen, Mount Kilimanjaro is starting to actually get some extra volcanic soil over there next to it, and I'm pretty sure England at some point is gonna want to get a city there. I mean, I know it's very cold, but with the warmth coming out from that volcano, you get all of that how to say, special treatment. Can I say special treatment? I guess it is kind of special treatment here from Mount Kilimanjaro, no? What did you say to join the CivCIS? I meant to learn. Wait, what did you say to join? You just need to, how to say, copy paste this link. Discord.gg says CPL. That's it. Click on that. You get an invite to the server. You get to, how to say, register. And that's it. There's a registration process over here that you're gonna get to see. You need to, how to say, get the connections. You need to actually connect your Discord with Steam, so we can see that you have Civilization 6 in your, how to say, in your library and so on. The main thing is, unfortunately, there are quite a few trolls that are not even playing the game, that are trying to join the community and just create a ruckus, you know, create noise. Anyway, I do see a Pantheon being picked up. God of War and Plunder on Plymouth, not to mention Bristol. That's going to give him extra points for his admirals. I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy later on if he needs a general also with that bonus. Let's take a look at Harald Varangian. What do we have? 2 cities here. Skedsmo, God of the Sea. We do have also Nidaros getting a monument out in 2. Shrines in 2 turns here from Skedsmo. 1 turn right now. And of course, I do see he's going to have a +4 campus here next to those 2 reef tiles. The reef tile does give you a 2 adjacency towards the campus. He does need to improve that turtle to get a second amenity. He already did manage to get the pearl, and of course with God of the Sea he's getting an extra point of production on those resources also, making those 3-3-1-1s. Very good tiles, very good tiles. We do have Nidaros here also with Moksha coming up in 4 turns. A monument is getting out there for the extra culture, and a third holy site is getting built in Alessund. There's also a special perk here for Norwegian holy sites. They do get an extra adjacency from the water tiles around them, making this holy site a +4, and this one I think it's a +2. Yeah, this is a +2. There also, these holy sites are gonna give him adjacency bonuses towards harbors, making them extremely good gold generators. Not to mention when they get the shipyards, woo, production just go woo, sky high. Both I have played 1 or 2 games, but I didn't like it. Very nice, very nice. Also, there are plenty of YouTube tutorials out there. Yeah, there are a lot of YouTube tutorials out there. Yes. You do need to play the game to actually understand the tutorials, though. Anyway. Taking a look at Dimitri, we do have Teddy Roosevelt next up. Wait a second. I don't think. Oh yeah. His sword style is first ring. We do have iron first ring. It's fine. Another one second ring here from Alessund. Okay, let's take a look at Teddy Rough Rider. This time around, it's the greenish Teddy, right? Yes, and this is he's gonna have city patron goddess, giving himself an extra advantage of production towards the first districts he's building in a city center, and he did choose to open up with campuses. Now I do have to mention Civilization 6 has a district mechanic allowing you to get back into the game basically by using some like a simple formula. Basically when you get more districts built than you have discovered in total throughout the game, be it on the civic tree or on the tech tree, you're gonna get a discount for the next 1 or 2 or 3, depending on how many extras you have. You're gonna get discounted production towards districts, and it's usually this actually decides what the players are gonna do. They try to build the districts in waves, so they're gonna start off with harbors. They're gonna max out harbors, like 3 or 4 harbors, and then they go for another district to get the discount on it. They start off with campuses. They like to build them in droves, right? 3 campuses over here as quickly as possible, and then in the tech and the civic tree, they try to go around the other ones, the other districts, not opening them up until they actually have the opportunity to place the next district, and so on. This is just at the beginning, but the math keeps on going throughout the game, and we're gonna see the players try to get as many district discounts as possible in this matchup. And we do have also New York benefiting from iron to the left side. I do have to point out he is getting some extra gold here from a May style to the southeast, and he did need to buy a few of these tutus to actually make this work. I'm a bit surprised he did actually choose to go right side, but I'm pretty sure it's because of this campus. I also want to point out he did have a +3 campus to place over here on the coal tile, but he didn't have the gold to actually buy that coal tile. This is a 3rd ring tile, and it does cost you a little bit more of gold, of course, to actually grab that tile. The first ring tiles at the beginning are 25, the 3rd ring tiles are 35, so added up it did cost him quite a bit to actually get going. We do have Moksha coming up importance here from into the capital city. I would imagine he's gonna settle a city on the cattle tile or around this area over here. Cattle would be ideal, but at the same time, if he settles cattle, he kind of won't get this settled to the northwest, so I would imagine he's actually gonna try to space out the cities properly. And I do want to point out you cannot place cities less than 3 tiles apart, so the players are trying to use that distance to you know, actually find the locations for multiple settles here. And from what I do notice, he's gonna have towards the North England a few 2 tiles and 1 tile chokes. I do have to say there isn't that much territory for him to actually get an attack going against his opponent, but I do have to mention the seas. The seas are gonna be important, and of course we're gonna need to see if America here, Teddy Rough Rider is actually gonna use his Rough Riders against his opponent. And we do have also him with 10 science and 3 culture, 25 points of production, especially because he opened up with campuses here. That's the reason he has so much science. Whenever he did finish the campus, well, he did start off on the gathering the great scientist points, and right now there is no amazing scientist available. It's a Ryabata. Okay, you do get some 3 random technologies from the classic or medieval era, and you know, it's just the Eureka, it's not the actual tech. They're definitely gonna try to eyeball, target, snipe Hypatia for the free library. You get extra science also, no? Also Cloxif, hello there, sir. Yes. How long does this game take? Have to go take care of business. I don't know, sir. It's hard for me to actually know. You know, I just jump into the games and it is what it is. The players decide when it's gonna finish. Let me actually put up the prediction for who's gonna win, right? That's what you asked me. Start the prediction for who will win. We got Slozhnii, Memas on one side. Let me see to not actually mess this up. Slozhnii, Memas on one side, and on the other side we do have Dobroteam. There we go. Submission period for 15 minutes. Let's go. Get the points in. Also, AI will AI. Yeah, haven't played against a person yet, though. I would guess max since I don't know that much. I mean, to be honest, it's much better to actually play against players. Yes, you can get comfortable with the game against AI, but it won't challenge you. So I would actually recommend playing against players because it actually challenges you and you get to learn faster, especially because you actually have somebody to ask, right? You play against AI, and what are you gonna ask AI? He's not gonna respond to you. Hey, what did I do wrong in this game? How could have I been better? Could have I done better? No. How did you actually notice that I was doing this or this and that, and so on and so forth? All of those questions you do get answers from real people, not always YouTube tutorials. Let's take a look at what's going on here also with Kazandar. We do have Bolmos. Let's see, 3 cities strong. Cincinnati, his capital that I cannot name. And I do see Baltimore. He did manage to get his commercials out, and I do see he's wanting his government plaza here really quickly. Again, same strategy. 3 commercials are being built, a government plaza, and of course, I do see he started improving his tiles here, especially the truffle tile, giving him some extra gold. Is that actually goddess of the hunt? Yes, it is goddess of the hunt. Now, and from what I do notice, he's also gonna have these truffles on the right side to get some extra gold and food from. Not to mention in the north, more access to more pigs. Very nice. And we also see he's gonna have some bananas to grow quickly, but not that much. And from what I do see, again, 0 bonuses coming out from his appeal. He just doesn't have that much. Wait, didn't it get nerfed? It got slowed down, right? It's after Code of Laws. It's after Code of Laws. He's gonna get the science and the culture. This is what I was remembering. So usually we did have Bulmos getting his bonuses immediately. Now he's getting them at Code of Laws. But he should have Code of Laws. Kick W. He's getting 0 bonuses. Wow. Because I mean, Code of Laws is, you know, this. It just wow. Okay. Well, yeah, 0 bonus. Okay. Let's take a look at his yields. 8 science and 17 culture. Not bad. He did manage to get Moksha in here in the capital city, and he does have 4 population. And I do see he's starting to place down the extra adjacency. Well, these government plaza to give extra adjacency towards these commercials. This is gonna be a +4, and he's gonna get the extra splendid bonus from it. Reina establishing the city of Baltimore. We do have him with a decent amount of 2-2s around. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get another city here somewhere, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep on simming towards the north. Now the big question is he actually gonna get his foot in the water or no? You know, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Also, maybe someone could do AI mode which would answer questions just like that. Should not be too difficult. I would actually say it will be actually very difficult, Take a Supreme, because it's situational. So situational. And I don't think the AI in Civ has memory. I don't think it does. It doesn't look like it knows more than a few turns, basically. Like, not even 2 turns. I think it's just 1 turn of predictive abilities. Abraham Lincoln, 7 science and 15 culture. By the looks of it, Abraham Lincoln with America is here. Okay, getting a 4th city. Actually, right in the face of Gandhi? Or did he take a city from Gandhi? What is this? So Roy is coming towards the southwest. He does have a freshwater settle over here, right? This is gonna give him a freshwater settle. The river goes around the mountain, and he's gonna have access to bananas over there to grow big. And we do have him right next to his opponent, right next to Gandhi. He's not scared of Gandhi. And of course, we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get a trader to connect the pathways here, because this will take a long time for his units to actually move through. We do have Government Plaza coming out from the capital city. He's going to put it in between a lot of commercials to get that extra adjacency through. And I'm pretty sure he's also going to try to get those industrial zones in between. Well, let's actually take a look on... Magnus getting in Metroid. Moksha did get into the capital city. He does have the moment 32 points of production. 5th city also going to the right side. He did choose to go for religious settlements as a pantheon and chose to expand really quickly here. Like usually players do prioritize getting the commercials rather than the expands, rather than the settlers. This time around, Roy did choose to get out as many cities as possible from the get-go. Access to horses 4th ring, that's not gonna help. That's a problem actually. Does he not have horses anywhere? Or maybe he placed one of the commercials on horses, because usually it's right next to the capital, and this is the capital, right? This is Washington. This is a bit too far away. Unless he actually moved, I don't know how he got that horse over there in the 4th ring. He has access to an iron tile in the 2nd ring, and I'm pretty sure there is a horse tile underneath one of these commercials. Probably this one, because it's the only flat tile. Saps, bună ziua, domnule, și bine ai venit! M-am uitat și eu un pic la Daniela de la AOE, n-am înțeles nimic, frate. Absolut nimic. Mă uitam acolo ca mâța în calendar. So they have Gandhi and Norway to deal with? Yeah, it looks like they have Gandhi and Norway to deal with. And I do see Norway here. I do have to say he's an ally of Gandhi. There will be a possibility for Norway to hit from the left side with Berserkers, the lands of America. We're going to need to see if this is going to happen. We do have to take a look also on the next side. What is this? Victoria, Age of Empire. What do we have? 3 cities strong. Well, he did manage to get also his Pantheon, Goddess of Tides. This will add a little bit of culture to his, how to say, resources on the coast improved. You do see the turtles not only have science extra, but they also have an extra point of culture. Also, just got 10 ads. Ooh. 10 ads, that's a lot of ads. We do have builders coming out from London, and I do see monument from Birmingham. A 4th settler is coming out from Birmingham towards the south, and a 5th one from Newcastle upon Tyne. He did choose to go min distance here from his capital city to settle this city. Actually, one tile over min distance. Min distance would be this one on the coal tile. But he did manage to also get the sheep tile here improved next to Lake Savonianga. Didn't yet get the extra era score from actually settling next to the Wonder, but it's, you know, it's fine. We do need to see if he's gonna keep on settling the coast. I would imagine so. So he gets first of all as many Royal Navy dockyards as possible. He's replacement harbors, and also be able to use that production of the city center to actually go against his opponent with boats. It doesn't matter how much production you have, how many boats you build, how many boats your opponent builds versus you. So you do get an advantage or not. He did choose to go also for Pingala first. This kind of screams to me that he's going very quickly for caravels here. So going Pingala first with Pembrasian voice, first of all, Pingala is going to give him the extra science from his population, and then he's going to have the option to add extra science on his trade routes. This is very strong. Like you can see the shared knowledge here. It gives him a +3 science bonus and also +1 food. This is an insane bonus if you want to go for fast caravels. Yes, you're not going to have as much culture from the get-go because Moksha is not getting in and you don't get the extra culture points. But you do get quite a few of these culture points from the coast with, guess what? He picked the Goddess of Tides and he's gonna get it from that. Anyway, not that many. I do see it's a limited amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. He's definitely gonna put a city somewhere around here and get those resources. So yeah, not that much culture. Anyway, now we do need to see also his western side, if he does have an opponent here. No, he's gonna have an ally. That's gonna be Teddy Roosevelt Bulmus. That's gonna have trade routes possible with England, and of course England has all of this peninsula to keep making settlers. Not extremely good territory, but I guess, you know, it is what it is right now. Just Dima, we do have him expanding quickly and also seeing his territory. He sees the Norwegian ships in the north, and I do notice KYCB here is also gonna start getting his settlers out. That's a 4th one coming up from Nidaros. Doesn't have a 5th yet. Okay, but anyway, he did manage to get his religion, and that's very important to take a look also what religions did they take. Shrines, okay, feed the world for the shrines getting the extra food and housing, not to mention temples getting extra food and housing, and pilgrimage will give him the extra faith for each city following the religion. Well, harbors are getting out next to those holy sites. You do see he's gonna have some insane bonuses here. That's a +7 harbor, 1 district, 7 gold. Makes sense, total sense. And of course he just went into the next era. In Civilization you do have a bit of a break between the stages of the game. Every era is gonna how to say, give you some bonuses and take away others depending on the results of the previous era. So basically, if you have very good results, you can chain those bonuses over and over again to be in a much better shape, or you can actually try to ride the waves between going gold and going going normal, going dark. Usually nobody wants to go normal. They either go dark or they go golden, one of the two. And of course, I do see right now we do have the golden age bonuses starting to be picked by the players. And let's actually take a look at Gandhi here. He's going to be the first one on the screen from the left to the right. We got Monumentality golden age for him. 22 faith a turn to invest into builders and settlers. I do see he's starting to build some settlers here, and he didn't have that much faith to actually use for his builders. It did take a while to actually build up his faith per turn. He did buy 2 builders, getting another one here from Agra, and finishing up his shrine in Madurai. As a bonus for his religion, he went for work ethic to get the extra production from those shrines, and I do see, and temples, by the way, and I do see a defender of the faith for the extra +3 on the defense, with tithe to get some extra gold. It's good to get tithe on India, but not always that good. First of all, you do get each of your cities to give you that gold per turn. You did invest into holy sites, so those actually cost you 1 gold each for the shrine, for the temple, for the holy site itself, and it's quite problematic, right? All of those costs do add up. And look at that, even with tithe, he's actually on 2 gold a turn right now. That's a problem, right? That is kind of a problem. 36 production, 24 faith. It looks like he's doing fine on that one. And of course, we're going to need to see how he's going to balance out his goal per turn. Pedro II, 20 science and 27 culture. He did start off with his campuses and got quite a few good ones, followed up with Gavron Plaza, and I do see he placed at least 1 city on the coast. Will have the opportunity to get a harbor from his capital also. He did need to build a boat here to get the golden age by the looks of it. He went into Pembrasian voice with autocracy, so I would imagine if he went autocracy, he's going to try to build a wonder here quickly, although I don't see it yet. I would imagine it's going to be Temple of Artemis, and this builder is going to get the camp on the deer tile, and immediately after we're going to see that city put the production into Temple of Artemis, or I would imagine, I would imagine so. Brazil does also have some bananas, and I do see quite a few of his tiles. The truffles are getting improved here for the extra gold. 22 gold a turn is pretty good. 50 points of production also looks good. We'll see if he does have a target here. I don't think so, right? He's kind of free sim. Like right side he has an ally, America. Western side he has, yes, America, but to be honest I don't think he can actually do anything against America. Not early on, maybe later on, like getting the Minas Gerais to actually hit Chicago. That would be cool. New Orleans, he could actually hit New Orleans there. Yeah, that could happen. America, 11 science, 25 culture. We do have him 4 cities, and after he did get his harbors and Gavron Plaza, he's working on a holy site here from the city of Leeds. We do have him with Pingala establishing the city of Hull to the northeast, where he did manage to get another one of these turtle tiles, actually 2 more turtle tiles. He's gonna need to buy out that 3rd ring tiles to actually work it, but still it's good. The lighthouses are going to give him access to those traders, and of course able to connect his cities towards this capital, where he does have moksha, more culture, more bonuses from those trade routes. 5th city also going inland. He's not actually going to settle this puddle. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting him to try to get another city to the southwest of Bristol, so he basically makes a line of defense over there between those 2 cities, able to actually withstand the soon-ish attack of America from the south. Now, because this is going to happen, right? It's just a matter of time until we're going to see Dimitri actually getting some units out and trying to go to the English cities to take those cities for himself, right? It's just a matter of time. Team names, yes. Also, Raziel, good afternoon, sir, and welcome. Does the Civ6 Brazilian community still exist? I haven't seen their videos and lives for a while. Hora de Worka! Oh my god, yes, you're right. I don't know where those boys are, honestly. I have no idea where they are. Give me a second so I can actually put up the team labels. Let's take this in sequence. I think I need to take a look here to see if there are any units being built. No units being built between them. Wow. Okay, here. Okay, there is some action going on here. While I do need to click on buttons to get the teams up. We got Dobroteam on the left side. And we do have Slozhnii, Memas. Oh, yeah, complex metas, by the way. This is what I understand this means. And in Latin, it actually means complex memories. Can you imagine? Very nice, actually. I like the team name. And to answer your question, Raziel, let me take a look. I can answer that question. Just give me a second. Do we have... let me find first the Brazilian server. Okay, I found it. Okay, there we go. I found it. It's here. They had an announcement for a championship on the 27th of January this month. Basically like 2 months ago in January this year. I only see 2 players playing. It is kind of early. It is kind of early. Not sure if it actually happened, to be honest. I have no idea if it actually happened. Like if the tournament happened. Is there a report? The report? Okay, there were 2 games. Yeah. Oh well. And that's the Brazilian community. Terry appears very comfy at the moment, doing a lot of streaming at the moment. No great rush. He considers so close to 2 players. Yes, this is. I'm pretty sure he's waiting for his free units over here. He's getting his setup going for some free units, and we'll want to take a look at how India is also getting to evolve here. We do have a first encampment being built from India, but I do want to come back to what we were. We were taking a look at. Wait a second. Did you see Rough Rider? Whoa! Temple of Artemis. Temple of Artemis is coming out from New York. Wait a second. It's not getting built. Where was it? Here? Oh, he chopped it. He chopped the deer instead of getting it up. Oh, so why did he actually? Oh, I see. No, I don't see. What, he wants to go for? He doesn't have Magnus in there. Like, I was thinking maybe he wants to go for Colosseum, but at the same time, man, Temple of Artemis, bro. Temple of Artemis, bro. Oh my God. Anyway, it's gonna get built over there in America's territory, and I do see. Dimitri here. I think we actually jumped up over Norway, but we're gonna come back to Norway. Let me actually come back to Norway. I'm sorry, I just skipped over Norway here. Looks like we do have some unique improvements. The Beatties that are coming around from city state. We do have Kiaguana here with the ability to actually allow them to get the Beatties if it is getting seized by anybody. And taking a look at the Norwegian cities, we do have Bengala established in Skedsmo for that extra science, football 410s, getting another city towards the northwest, and I do see one is going for the tip over here to the northwest. Well, he's gonna have a lot of fish and access to pearl tiles to actually get some extra tiles work, but where districts, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Well, we do have him getting some campuses out also from Nidaros. That's gonna be a pretty poggy-woggy one, a +4, and I gotta say, he didn't yet get his harbor out from that city center. He doesn't have a harbor in there. A little bit less gold throughout the game. 12 science with 34 culture at the moment, with 13 gold at 10, 52 faith at 10, so he can buy out his builders if need be. And I do notice he's gonna build the harbors in the other cities he has. In the capital, went for Moksha and is working on Moksha internals right now. With the extra culture coming around from these Beatties, he's gonna have very good tiles. Look at the 232 Beatty here. Even the 214, to be honest, it looks kind of good. Getting an archer to also fend off that scout from the south. That scout had all the time in the world to actually get out of there, but he chose to wait and see, and yeah, this is what happened. Let's also move forward towards Dimitri. Dimitri here, right? Okay. Temple of Artemis next turn. It doesn't look like anybody's actually going to take it away from him, which is kind of sad. I gotta say, it is kind of sad. We do not have anybody, actually. No, I do want to bounce around to see if anybody's gonna get to try to build Temple of Artemis, but no, I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. Okay, so coming back here, he's gonna get amenities from the improved pastures, camps, and the plantations around him, and he does have 1, 2, 3, 4 just in the capital. Whoa! Kiaguana got seized and levied by Harald Hardrada. I mean, these are only warriors. He doesn't really have the opportunity to upgrade them. They will need to actually come back to Kiaguana and then go forward. But anyway, we do have City Patron Goddess as a bonus, and I do want to take a look at the south. Wait. No, this is too far away. This is 4th ring, so he's not gonna get the amenity in there. The southwest, I guess he will get another 2 amenities in Los Angeles with another amenity here in St. Louis. 1 or 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a bit too far. Okay, so one of them on the citrus style. We do have horses coming around from the northern cities. The city of Boston also will get more defense strength because a horse unit did come out. Basically, the city defense does does match the highest strength unit you have, -10. And we do have a horse unit also being built, trained over here in Boston, so he can actually push back these Norwegian warriors. Was there a flood here that just happened? Anyway, Liang is in the city of Boston, giving those tiles a bit more defense, and I do see he's gonna have two maze tiles over here to work with the bonuses that Governor Liang gives. Not bad. Kazandar, 15 science and 34 culture. Penbrush and Voice Golden Age on Teddy Bulmus, getting his markets out, and I do see he plugged in Baltimore. Reina, he's making 67 gold a turn. 67 gold a turn. Amazing. Okay, now the science begin from India with an encampment. Yeah, that what is happening, definitely happening. Also, Tomel, there is a tile with 6 faith near India, south of Delhi. He needs to settle this as soon as possible for a very strong religious. Oh, you're talking about Mount Everest, this one. Yes, he needs to get here as soon as possible. Anyway, it does look like the elephants are a bit of a priority here for him because, I mean, you know, American units are coming out soon. You do see the strength of the garrison is available for everybody to see. So he saw 26 strength. He knows those are horses. He needs to get his own. Taking a look at also Teddy here, we did have him opening up with commercials, followed up with campuses, and I do see he's starting to actually get 3 cities on the eastern coast. Actually, 4th one is coming into the southeast towards Namadol. We do have the English Empire managing to get money in that city center of Namadol, and I gotta say that is his ally. He's gonna get to connect his trade routes with Sunderland here for England to actually get some trade routes through. That's a long city. That is a very far away city in the north that he got over here. Anyway, there are a lot of jobs for him to actually get, and I do see that he got the Arena ability to add 2 points of gold on each of these tiles that were unimproved here in the city center of Baltimore. And with Moksha getting in, he's getting that extra culture, and of course you do see he's on 51 points of production. Not bad right now. Now, looking at Abraham Lincoln, which is probably going to be the first one that's going to trade some punches here with an opponent. Well, other than the ones on the sea over here, we got some land wars and we got some sea wars. Sea wars, Norway versus England. Land wars, India versus America. And we're going to need to see where these horses are going. It kind of seems like they will go to take Vatican City on the way to getting to Houston to throw that rocket at the Varus. Well, we do have America also managing to get religious settlements as that Pantheon, building up more of his horses, getting campuses, also discounted campuses here in Detroit. And what do I see here? Another campus here. Okay, so he's not actually using his setup for commercials with industrials. He's actually gonna go for campuses in between these. +3s everywhere, not bad. Not to mention getting Liang in the city of New Orleans and Magnus in the city of Detroit. He just needs a few of these builders to start chopping out the tiles so he can actually get that fast production through. I do see also Pingala is getting established in the city of Chicago to actually get more science. He's gonna have a pretty poggy-woggy campus when he's gonna get the option to build it. We also have him with some resources in the water, pearl tiles, but I gotta say he has Brazil on the right side, so he might be a bit scared of getting his toes wet in the seas because of Brazil. We're gonna need to see if Brazil is actually gonna try to rush those Minas Gerais. Those are quite dangerous. Coming out with nationalism or the civic tree, they are a unique battleship, and Brazil is gonna get to pound the cities of Chicago with them later in the game if there's no defense from anybody helping out America. There might be somebody that's gonna try to actually do something about this. We'll see. I don't know who though, because it doesn't look like anybody. No, like, come on, let's be real about it. It doesn't look like anybody does have the ability to save Chicago here. Oh well, it is one of this. And now this, yeah. Okay. Next up, Just Dima, 34 science with 36 culture. We do have Victoria, Penbrush and Voice Golden Age, 2, 4, 5 cities getting pillaged by Norway. He did send some of these warriors next to his territory inside of his borders. He's gonna get to pillage the coffee tile for extra faith. He does have also the Government Plaza exposed, and I do see an archer is coming out from London to try to fix this problem. He's gonna try to push back. He's getting a Robin Hood over here to push back the Norwegian warriors from just taking a bit too much from his territory. We do have Birmingham getting a campus out in 2 turns here, and that's going to be a +3. We also had him build this one, which is a +4, and since he did manage to get Namadol, he's getting extra culture from each of the city centers and also districts built next to the coast. The campuses, the harbors, all of these are going to get an extra culture point for some time, and then it's going to be 2 culture points, right? If I remember, +1 culture once the exploration civic is reached. So he definitely wants exploration over there, not only to open up Merchant Republic, but to also get the bonuses for his culture. Well, we do have him also starting to recruit some admirals. I do see in the admiral screen. Wait, England is... Oh, sorry, admiral screen. England is making 9 great admiral points a turn. The other England, Elizabeth I, is on 10. We got Norway on 3.4, and that's about it. In the scientist screen, Hypatia still hasn't been showing up. It looks like America just passed the Zhanghang, and we're gonna see who's gonna get to pick the next one. Zhangian is also gonna be the next merchant for the extra trade route capacity. And we do have Brazil here starting to get those merchant points, and you've seen him actually getting the projects. This is important. These carnival projects are actually a unique project for Brazil. You do get to provide +1 amenity when active, so basically when you activate it, it's working, boom, 1 amenity. And then you get great people points for great engineers, merchants, writers, artists, and musicians once finished, all of them at the same time. So you can imagine it's quite useful for actually... Sorry, my throat is ticklish. Anyway, you do get a significant advantage when you actually have so many of these carnival projects coming around to give you the bonus points, and also you do get the extra GCC towards your theater square. So I would imagine when he's gonna get the next population, he's gonna start getting a lot of culture from all of these tiles. Give me a second, need to... There we go. Okay. What's this? A wonder. This is a wonder. Hanging Gardens. He's going for the Hanging Gardens. Okay. What do we have on England? England starting to get all of his trade routes from the city of Hull to where? Where are these all going to? Plymouth, Plymouth, and Rio de Janeiro. Okay, all to Brazil. Interesting. How are they going all to Brazil? Through the water, through what? Here? Okay, interesting. They're gonna go through here or something, or his capital, one of the two. Interesting. So they want to get here and here, Rio de Janeiro and Brasilia. Okay, sure. Trying to get as much sea as possible, by the way, for the trade routes. We do have set, and I do have to mention, this is actually quite unusual to see a seafaring nation give up on his, well, actually any nation, give up on his early bonuses to get his extra food and extra production, basically growth for each of his satellite cities towards the capital, and choosing to go for the extra gold that he's gonna have trading to his ally here. This is putting Lemirka on 70 gold a turn because he made that choice. But again, less production, he's on 58, less food per turn, he's only on 70. You do see the others do manage to acquire a lot more production when they're using their internals. For example, Wazar, 81 points of production. Doesn't even have that many trade routes, only like 2 of them. And taking a look at the other side of, let's see, Roy, I think, open up with commercials here, and he's getting his trade routes. Yes, Roy. Ooh, he has Varus. Woo, coming up on Houston. Wait a second, bro. Not the spaceport, bro. Not the spaceport. I mean, what? Man, it's in Houston. They're fighting in Houston. I really hope they're not gonna touch the spaceport. You know what I mean? Big rockets need to actually get to space. MMC, hello there, sir. Gold needed for the Norwegian naval fight. That's a very good point over there. They do need a lot of gold per turn. And you've seen on the other side, Kazandar just jumping up to 158 points of gold. He's getting double the amount of Elizabeth I here. We do have quite an array of builders coming up for America. I would imagine he's getting to feudalism. There we go. He's just... No! Move away the builders, bro! No! Oh, wait, this is a wrong one. Okay, it's fine. I was thinking Teddy Roosevelt over here is actually the one we're looking at. Anyway, it's fine. The builders are going through, and he's switching the builders away from the production. Does that mean Abraham Lincoln did get... I mean, he does have 61, so I would imagine he does have feudalism. Let's be real about this. He got it. He got feudalism. So much extra culture over his neighbor over there. Doesn't, you know... Doesn't make sense that he didn't get it. Okay, the Varos are getting next to Houston. And I do see archers are starting to take position over here to start hitting. These guys are putting the fear of elephants into the horses. They're actually applying a -5 penalty over there to any unit around them. And of course, as you can see, well, they're very big. They are very big. And yeah, and scary. Basically, the ground moves when they're seeing it. Victor O, good evening, sir, and welcome. Always much appreciated. Nice to have Civ to glance at while work. What am I looking at? Triple America draft is not something I could ever imagine. Yes, actually, we got quite a new strategy here forming. Let's see the synergy. Vatican City has been taken down. Looks like America's horses did manage to make quick work of that, and of course, they're gonna need to move towards Houston. I don't see an encampment yet from America, but I really hope he's gonna start getting one soon, because I mean, he does need the generals. You've seen also, I think, India making general points here. He's on 1.1. Guys, I need to actually go feed the cat. I'm sorry. It's an hour right now, so I'm gonna leave you here to take a look at the fight on the coast, and I'm gonna just take a minute over here because the meow meow needs meow meow. Needs some chow. Yes, Athena, we go food. You say yes or you say no? You say yes? Okay, she just went belly up. Okay. Okay, there we go. Cat is being fed right now. But it's 2 horses versus 1 elephant. Darkatic, hello there, sir. Long time listener, first time caller. Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome. What are your thoughts on Civ7? I am really trying to love it, but I'm failing at it. I'm also trying to love it because, you know, like, I've been part of the civilization community for a long time, like what, 6-7 years right now, and I'm trying to get into the new game. So many missing things, and I'm really disappointed. I guess if I call it in a single phrase, I'm really disappointed at the fact that you don't have that much liberty of choice in the game versus what you have in Civ6, because of all of the check marks that you actually need to do, because of all of those legacy paths and so on and so forth. It does look like the game is kind of limiting your options quite a bit more than you do have in Civ6. I'm not really enjoying that part, but other than that, I mean, it looks good graphically. Contrast would need to be turned up a little bit, so we can actually have these colors over here from Civ6. That would be really good. And so much missing information, from buildings, from I would say UI tooltips, mechanics in the games, exactly how they work, and like, you know, anyway, yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. I'm actually, I think I'm watching it every day, like the numbers and so on. I'm trying to play as much as I can over there in CPL, either on stream or off stream, and see how things are developing. We'll see. We'll see when things are gonna come out. I'm trying to stay away from actually having well, too many opinions about Civ 7. Is what it is. Anyway, Pingala in Cincinnati going in next turn. I do see America did manage to get a few of his culture points started to show here. Of course, he's chopping out the rainforest, so he basically adds an appeal on the tile because the rainforest would add a negative appeal. We do have him also getting some commercials in the north here in the city of San Jose, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna start rolling in the big bucks with the great merchants. Let's see. Brazil did manage to get Zankian, and I do see Ib Fadlan also on Brazil, so 2 extra trade out merchants there did appear. Brazil is also gonna start acquiring the writers and the artists and the musicians soon as possible. You see he already recruited one. That's pretty strong. That's a lot of extra culture that he's gonna get over there. Well, a bit of tourism, but not that much. And taking a look at Brazil here, he's gonna need to start placing down these amazing theater squares. That's a +8 theater square for Brazil, and he's gonna get another one over here. That's a +6, and I'm pretty sure in between the wheat tile on the wheat tile there, or former wheat tile, he's gonna get another one of those. We're also gonna need to see him getting Pingala in Brasilia in 2 turns, and well, at the moment he doesn't have his harbors out on the coast here from Natal or Guarulhos, but there still are a good amount of shops that he can actually use to get his I would say get his boats out. He's gonna need a lot of quadrims, so he can upgrade them into his unique unit, his Minas Gerais. Let's take a look also on America's pounding of the elephants. Oh, India's coming in onto the coast next to Banana City with deer tiles and trying to get the coastal trades with Norway, and this is happening right in the face of America. We do have Judaism here already spread in the city of Houston. That is the religion of India, and I do see also Madurai just got converted. Now we do have quite an army of builders. I gotta say, this is an impressive army of builders, but this is the moment we have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. We got America here starting to put down industrial zones, aqueducts, finishing up hanging gardens, extra fertility everywhere in his cities, not to mention extra housing, and we're gonna start seeing all of those units popping out, right? Let's actually see if Abraham Lincoln is gonna get to use them effectively against his opponents here. I think this is very close to how I feel about the game. Doesn't explode, but few degrees of freedom on how you play and what you chase. Yeah, basically. Also, Safnari joining. Hello there, sir, and welcome. What the most missing information is the production in the series on 7. Yeah, I mean, total production, total food missing from the UI, more production. I should say tooltips when you actually select stuff. Like yes, I did notice they started adding how much production it costs you to get buildings and other stuff, but it's not easily readable, and also a bit confusing with all of the bonuses on the UI and the tiles between the districts, and some bonuses are kept but not shown, and some bonuses are shown but at some point you don't know why you lose them, and so on. There's like so many like little things that need to be discovered, which I get it, you know, there's a lot of discovery. I've played Escape from Tarkov myself. I know how it is to actually try to explore and find out things and for yourself, and then try to tell others and so on. Not bad as a way to approach the game, but I think the main audience of Civ6 would prefer basically being spoon-fed those mechanics rather than learning them. Let's see. It's gonna be a challenging moment, and I'm pretty sure with so much content in the game, quite a few players are thinking about, oh my god, do I actually need to learn the new game? Because it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, yeah, we do see more horses coming around here. We're gonna need to also see if America is gonna get okay, he got iron working, he got mercenaries. I think he really wants to get his military training out so he can actually get his I would say tactics, sorry, his military tactics, so he can get his men at arms with the extra +5. I do see his aqueducts are getting built right next to, no, not really. Okay, this one will have, so this is going to be a +4 industrial. This one will be already is a +3, and you do see the free unit just came out of it, and it will have an extra +5 combat strength because of his bonus. Now these units, if they turn into men at arms, they should be able to push through the Varus. If he does manage to get the general for them, this is going to be amazing. But emphasis on if he does, because they're zeroing camels right now, so unless he's actually working the card, which I kind of doubt, yeah, he's not working the card for 2 points of generals per turn, not really gonna get there, no? Yeah. Also, you know, we do need to take a look how's the sea going. Okay, we got the pre-builds coming up. Norway 66 science, 63 culture. Varangian here, still in monumentality. We're coming up close to the next era, but it's still 6 turns away. And we do have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 boats, and of course a few more galleys are coming out from his cities. While on England, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. And another 4 coming around next turn. And I do see he's chopping with the builders as many tiles as possible, so he can actually get as many galleys out at this moment in time as he possibly can. They do have a lot of gold in the bank. That shouldn't be a problem, but they're gonna need to spend them on 2 sides, right? Roy needs to get some, and then just Dima needs to get some also for the coastal naval fight. While Roy is going to want to push India. This is going to be quite something. And I gotta say, these nations like Norway cannot really help out America until he's going to get his berserkers and have the ability to actually buy them with faith here. And we did have this city, Caguana, that was very, very annoying to America. Did you see that city? Extremely disrespectful city state over here. Caguana just went in and pillaged the city of Boston like it was his. Well, the American units showed him and took it over. Now we do have Boston with a lot of these production points and food points on that river. We do have him getting builders out, and I do see he got his Diplo quarter in New York. 7 turns for a theater square. That's a long time, and that's only a +2. Oh well. The other England, Elizabeth, just getting gold, more cities in the north, finally sending that Mount Kilimanjaro city. Oh my god, does he see this? He must see this, right? Yes, he knows. He knows. So he needs to get there on the crab tile. He needs to get close to it. The players, since they are getting closer to the next golden age, they do want to roll as many of those era score points as possible. I do see another scientist got picked, and that means Hypatia has been rolled into the American Rough Rider territory. Rough Rider here is still on 4 cities, on 5 cities actually, getting his markets out, and did manage to roll quite a bit of science on him. I do see he's on 44 with 53 right now, not to mention 84 points of production. But do you see the production difference, by the way, between India and Roy? Do you see what's happening over here? This is quite dangerous, right? America has gotten such a good tempo. He is in with 63 science, 84 culture next to Chemicus on the Chemiq, the CMQ. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but anyway, 30 science with 37 culture on the side of Gandhi, losing gold while we do have Roy with a positive economy, a lot of units, and getting more every time. Every time he's putting more production into his industrial zones, he's getting more, I would say, more production and free units also. And I do see already his swordsmen are stronger than the Indian horses. And I see also, what do you mean you wanna play? She wants. This is the hour that usually I get to play with her, like throw stuff around the room, and stuff like that, make her run a little bit basically. And she's getting annoyed that I don't play with her. I guess it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it afterwards. Okay, Athena? She's just tickling my toes over here. I mean, it is what it is. We got commercials coming up from Vatican. I do see industrial zones from Houston, and of course America is getting also his workshops. Yes, he did get Euclid, not that big of a story, and I do see he's following with markets so he can get more of those trade routes. Already has 1, 2, 3, 4 trade routes that I can see. Yes. What? Look at her. Look at this face. Look at this face. Yes? Hai, zile și tu la microfon. Nu? Gata? Aha. Gata? Ce? Oh my god, man. Yeah, I guess, you know, she got shy. She's totally fine when she's not on the mic, you know? Anyway, let's see what do we have. Marcus Licinius Crassus here as a merchant to gather some more tiles over there, getting his Diplo quarter, and of course all of his units moving to the western side. I do really want to see how quickly he's gonna try to get his military tactics, because I don't see him having the ability to get the upgrade on the men at arms. He's going actually for military tactics in 2 turns. Okay, 2 turns. A victor established in Houston and still no Encampment. This is extremely surprising. No Encampment on him. Like usually you do see at least one encampment and quite a few chops that are being done, so he can actually get his general there. Of course, on the side of India, he didn't get a general either, but he did actually play Stonehenge, so he can finish his religion over here. Chose to go for pagodas for the extra influence per turn. I do have to say the science difference and the culture difference between Abraham Lincoln and Gandhi right now is extreme. Like getting double amount of yields over here is kind of extreme. Yeah, let's also take a look at the era score. What's happening? We got okay, India managing to get 62.53. He secured his golden age, got great bath. He's getting his markets out, commercials out. I mean, another campus in Madurai, trying to add more stats. His army is already at the borders of America, but it's just a matter of time until Roy is gonna get these bad boys. Look at the meta times here. Not even with a general, 62 strength against the horses, 45. That is a problem. Okay, next up, let's see. Wazir, 5150 on Brazil. Brazil still making his theater squares, managing to get 64 science, 76 culture, 108 points of production. Recruited Isodor of Miletus for a wonder, and probably that's Chichen Itza, if I say so myself. That is Chichen Itza. He's gonna build a Chichen Itza, gonna get an extra point of production and culture on all of these rainforest tiles that he left open. And of course, he's Brazil. He kind of wants to leave them open right there, not chop all of them. Yeah, we do have him also to the southeast, closing up his choke towards America and not really caring about what units coming out there. Okay, and next up, Elizabeth I is Dark Age. Yeah, he's Dark Age. How is he Dark Age on Free Sim? Okay, this is a +3 campus. That's his first, getting Apadana in 3. That should be okay. So 3 points over there, another 3 points over here, and we got 3 more turns. So he needs another chop, has another chop. Okay, another campus. Boats he already got. Yeah, he already has boats. He already recruited some admirals. Let's see if he has another one. Yeah, probably will need to get another one of these. But I do think Norway also passed this, so they needed somebody else. They need somebody else to actually open up Artemisia. England is also gonna get Q Yuan. That's gonna be a writer. That's another point from there. I think he got horses. He can get a swordsman. Okay, there are possibilities for him to actually get that, but he needs to step on it if he actually wants to get to the golden age. We do have also KYCB on 62 and 60. Of course, he's preparing for the massive coastal war here with cartography coming out next turn and him having the benefits of the gold of his allies. He's gonna start upgrading all of these caravels right in the face of England. And England, look at that, he's starting to upgrade already. We do have also Just Dima with 84 science and 61 culture, managing to match over here Harald Hardrada. Harald does also have 130 faith and 100 points of production, and a little bit more, I should say, than Just Dima. A lot more actually than Just Dima, and he's gonna start getting a few more harbors. Now, unfortunately, they didn't manage to get the admirals, so that means they don't have extra bonus from the admirals of speed and combat strength against each other here. Neither of them has this. Only one is available for England, but this one is basically ancient one. It's not gonna give the bonuses to the caravels, to the bows that you're looking to actually get the bonuses on, the Renaissance ones. Okay, next up we do have Dimitri, 50 science, 59 culture with 47 out of 54 points. Needs 7 more points to get his golden, and I do see him getting consulate, working on Oracle. Got a Temenanki here, and he's starting to get those extra science points on all of these floodplains, not to mention the march tiles. Gonna get a few cities, a few units towards the northwest after he attacked Caguan over there. All of his units that were fighting, they're gonna go towards England, towards the north. New city center gonna be placed on the river there, and I do see the other America is actually allowing him to get some scouting vision over those tiles, while he does also have the opportunity to get a boat if, you know, he actually needs it. Looking at also Teddy, I do see 48 out of 50 points on Teddy. He's just gonna need 2, and he should get it. Like, come on, let's be real about it. He should get this easy. Just get a boat. I don't see him having a boat, so just get a boat, and that's about it. I do also want to say he's on the same coast as Norway. So if Norway actually wins the fight against England, Norway will have the ability to raise all of these cities. San Francisco, Cleveland, Baltimore, San Jose, Sunderland, all of these cities can actually be raised. That's gonna be a problem, a big problem for America. It's not like America has that much, how to say, you know, coastal powers. But he does have a lot of science culture, 66, 75, 100 production, 145 production is also pretty good. And I do see he's also gonna have the most gold in the game, 165 per turn. 3 Americas, Prince Cosmo. Yeah, good day, sir, and welcome. We do have also Roy with Abraham Lincoln on 206 points of production, 58-58, already secured his golden age. His men at arms are starting to appear right in the face of the Varus. And whoa, very aggressive India, man. He saw a unit, got to take the unit down. No mercy over here, no mercy. Very good stats, I gotta say, from Abraham Lincoln, 61-58. And we do have industrial zone logistic projects coming off from him. He's eyeballing Emotep. He already got well, actually no, he needs 0.5 points to get that engineer. That's unfortunate. Anyway, another writer just got picked up by somebody. I don't think we actually need to know. And America is going to need a battery ram or catapults to actually go against the Indian defenses. First of all, he's just going to pad those number of production points with his aqueducts hitting his industrial zones. And I do see he has a lot of population. Already 13 pop in Washington. Like comparing Delhi, for example, to Washington, there is only 8 population right now. Only 8 population. And that's with... Isn't that with Feed the World? Oh, no. Norway got Feed the World, right? We did have India going for work ethic. Okay, I see. Well, Roy just secured his golden 62-58. We do have also Victoria, Age of Steam, with a 55-62. Now, this might be a problem in the next era. We'll see if this keeps up. Because Norway is going to have a golden age, and he's going to have free inquiry, basically. He's going to have the ability to go to ironclads as quickly as possible. That will be a technology that England will probably find it very hard to get to if he's not going to get his golden age also. We do see a row of campuses being built from England, and of course he does have the ability to get the libraries and soon the universities in them, while the majority of his fleet is starting to actually appear next to the borders of Norway here. We do need to see the Norwegian units start to actually do something. Right now they're just clumping up. It's quite an advantage to fight on your shores, in your territory, to pop the extra heals, but at the same time I'm pretty sure the players will try to position to have as many boats to be able to hit, counter against their opponents as possible, and follow up also with some ranged units. You do see the quadrims are coming out from Sketsmo here. We do have intelligence agency getting built in Nidaros. Basically that's him getting pre-builds for the frigates and him getting the free spy from intelligence agency in Fortens, so he can get that extra intel on opponents' movements. In the tech side here, they're very close when it comes to technology. Just Dima is actually going to go for bronze working, while I do see Harald is Fortens away from getting square rigging. Hard building caravels right now is not really a thing. I would really hope he's going to switch the production of Oslo to actually a quadrim, because this is not helping. Like 7 tons for a caravel, this is not helping. America bringing freedom everywhere. Amir, hello there, son, and welcome. Yeah, this is spreading freedom everywhere. Okay, industrial zones coming out from Kazandar, moving around the city northwest. Still no boats in the water. Most of his trade routes going external here towards Sunderland. What do we have here? First encampment coming out from Washington. He just finished it with a chop. We're gonna see him starting to get those projects. I do also notice, first of all, he actually wants to get, guess what, for a ministry. Wait, does he have another encampment? No, that's the first one, right? That's the first one. India did manage to get a second encampment, actually. I do see one over here next to Madurai, another one from Srinagar, and starting to get his campuses. He did put a defensive line to defend Norway here on the land. And honestly, well, let's actually see what Roy is gonna do, because right now he has the preparation for a lot of chops over here. He's not investing, I gotta say, he's not investing into his units. Like, I do have to mention this. He's going, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be muskets. He's going muskets, no? Okay, we're gonna have also a pause here in just a minute. For 2 minutes. Gonna really need to go shoo. Go toilet. Ooh, yeah, toilet. Okay. What was it? Mimi? Yeah. Okay. Next. Be right back. 2 minutes. Okay. Sorry about it. Welcome back, Daniel. Hello there, sir. Normal Vicky is, yeah, quite a vibe. Let's see what's happening. Are they bonking each other? Not yet. Let's see. Merchant Republic loses a wildcard slot. Elizabeth the First -4 gold. And Pedro the Second 2 Diplo points. Okay. Well, let's actually see if Wazir is gonna manage to get those wonder points. Also, GG well played yesterday, Daniel. Very good game. Very good game. And we did have more quadrants coming out from Skizmo. He still didn't switch the production of the Caravel though in Oslo. I don't know why he's getting this one. Long one. Yeah, long game. But worth, man, at the end over there. Amazing at the end. I still think actually Michael could have done a lot more damage over there if he just switched a little bit the target of those nukes. Oh my god, he would have done so much. Yeah, it was a very good game. Let's see. Gandhi. What did he go for? Pen Russian Voice Golden Age. He went for 59 science, 65 culture, 112 production a turn. We do see he got pushed back from actually trying to get into the American south of Houston here. Now, all of these units of America will need to get back into the borders or maybe get a city in the south so he can actually upgrade them into soon to be muskets. He's very close to muskets. We do have actually a bit of a problem here for Gandhi because of his lack of points. You do see that Roy already has 140 science, like 69 points of culture. That's a lot. Yeah, that's it basically. I don't, like I never, I gotta say, I never plan something after my games because I cannot, I cannot correctly predict when they're gonna finish. So I just go with the flow. When I start the game, I commit. It is what it is. Good players, yes. Yeah, just need a bit more experience for the late game. Well, that's how it goes. You get to play with same experienced players or better experienced players, and you're gonna start learning lessons. All of the little details that others have learned so many times and through hard times, man, hard times. Well, let's see. Pedro the Second, 76 science, 160 culture. We do have him with a Pembrasian voice, 2, 4, 6, 7 series, 4 times for Forum Ministry coming from Rio de Janeiro. And yes, we do have more theater squares being developed next to his cabana. Yeah, tracking for a while, man. Indeed. Commercial hubs coming up also from his coastal cities. Not going for harbors here. Doesn't look like he's gonna want to get the admiral for those Minas Gerais later on. And since he did choose to go his Diplo way, we do need to see if he's gonna get it. Finished Chicanitsa, got the culture on all of the Rainforest stars, the extra production, and jumped up to 152 points of production here. Really, pretty good stats right now, pretty good stats. America, 115 size, 58 points of culture. He is on Free Inquiry Golden Age, getting his foreign ministry, and I do see he's also getting a religion here, Zoroastrianism, from the city of Leeds. That's gonna be Zen meditation with stewardship for the extra science on the campuses, extra gold on the commercials. He did manage to settle the city on Mount Kilimanjaro, and by the looks of it, we do need to see how things are gonna evolve here. Not much. Oh, here, this is gonna be interesting. America is coming closer to his borders. One tile choke's gonna be a bit of a pain to go through, but I'm pretty sure America is gonna try to find a way. There is quite a bit of science here on America, so it doesn't seem like technology is gonna be that big of an issue compared to Dimitri in the south. He does have more science than him. We do need to see if Teddy is gonna catch England with his pants down or not. This is a big game for Memas. They will be 3-0-3. Yes, this is quite actually not for Memas. It's for Dobroteam, I believe. Memas did get a win. If I remember correctly, Memas actually has like 2 wins. Let me see. Let me take a quick look on the previous games. I think I watched the beginning. They lost both twice. Well, so did Dobroteam, no? Let's see. Slozhnii Memas. Oh yeah, I see. They lost against Salad. And they got a win. No, sorry, they got a bye from the first one. They got a bye from the first one, and the second one didn't get played. Like Civ Ukraine versus Slozhnii Memas, they didn't get played. So right now they're 1-1 basically, while Dobroteam is 0-2. No, 2-1, because they also got a bye in the second week. So Dobroteam 2-1, and then Slozhnii Memas is 1-1. I hate that they don't have a real bracket somewhere. Yes, I know. I need to actually do the math. I would say need to manually check. Yes, yes, Daniel. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay, let's see. I was on Kazandar, I believe, right? 118 science, 59 culture. No, sorry, we went above Teddy. And Harald, never mind. Wait a second. Harald starting to bonk. We do have England, just Dima starting to move forward with his Sea Dogs. He's doing damage from afar. And of course, we're going to need to see Norway discovering his frigate technology. Doesn't have the upgrade button yet on his quadrims, and he does want to get a few more pre-builds here. Usually, it's not hard to pre-build quadrims because, you know, if you run out of niter, you can actually build a quadrim. You cannot get the frigate anymore. So we're going to need to see how quickly he can actually get that going. Exploration is coming out next turn, or did he get it this turn? Next turn, so he can get the ability to plug in the card press gangs. It's going to be extremely valuable. The half cost on his caravels is definitely going to be worth it. And let's actually take a look at his stats here. Oh, he did get it. He did get it this turn. Okay, he got the 100% production. Let's take a look here. We got this. Okay, so I do see his bows do have the power to actually punch through their opponents. Still no admiral on either side. They did manage to lock these in, and I would imagine somebody's gonna need to buy it with fates or something, you know, get them out of there. We might actually see somebody trying to sneakily get that. Now, good thing is both do have a lot of boats upgraded, and of course you do see the massive matchup here is also gonna have some warriors in the water for, you know, good measure. We do need to see also on the other side, Dimitri. Oh, there we go. Next turn, square rigging is coming out. 1, 2, 3 quadrims, and of course another caravel here. He already has 2 to upgrade from. Let's see it. Oh, terracotta army also in 4 turns getting built in Alessund. Actually, it might come out a little bit faster because he does have a builder here. I do have to mention he went Free Inquiry Golden Age, not a second monumentality, so now his science is pretty good. 153 and 74 culture. Did just got Omar Khayyam, open up Abu for America. Okay. Dimitri, 78 science, 94 culture. We do have Pembrush and Voice Golden Age on the Green America here. Just settled Denver in the face of Lemerica to the northwest against England. He's starting to put out encampments here and of course getting his universities. Built Oracle in the city of Boston, but I do have to say he doesn't have the Pingala double over there, so he's not getting the best bonuses that he could from that wonder, but at least he did manage to get some bonuses. Let's see some warfare here. I saw some damage has been done. I'm not sure by whom, but I think one Norwegian boat actually went down to the Sea Dogs because these guys don't have any more movement. And it's not like we actually see a very low HP boat anywhere. Oh, another one. Another one just got taken out. Another one of these caravels got taken out. Man, at this rate, Norway is not going to get out of this. He needs to start shooting back. He needs his niter from his allies here. Oh, they have niter on Wazir. Okay, Wazir has the niter. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these coming out. 4 frigates coming around. More quadrims. More of these. Sorry. Quadrims are going to get upgraded, 2 more, and of course caravels coming out from Oslo. No, even privateers are getting commissioned to be built in Skedsmo. Well, this is going to give him the power to actually shoot back. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to manage to push back England here. And looking at the production in the south, we do have England getting his own intelligence agency, not getting yet spied on by his neighbor here. But I'm pretty sure intelligence agency has already finished, so we're going to have probably a spy appearing in the cities of England in just a few moments. Take a look at Kazandar, 123 science, 60 culture. On this side, he did manage to get his campuses out, commercials, and I do see him following up with the chops on the rainforest to add a bit more how to say, a bit more of this appeal on all of these tiles. You can see he's rolling in the science and the culture with that appeal, getting more commercials, and of course gonna need to get his how to say, soon gonna need to get some boats. I would imagine he's gonna need to get some boats. Like this is my thought, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, Norway is coming closer with the caravel, man. And I do see Athena just jumped up. Hey, Athena, hello, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hello. Yeah. This looks doomed. There is a big window where one guy has printing. Yeah. Well, let's see. Wait a second. In the text side, I do see Wazir is going for printing. I don't see. Oh, I see just Dima is going for printing in 2 turns. Did Harald get it though? Let's see. Does he have any? No. No, he doesn't have. But he does have a bit of bonus from his. Oh my god, Terracotta Army just got chopped. He just got chopped, and you do see he has some extra attack strength from choosing cities. He has Armagh, he has Mohenjo-Daro, and also Yerevander, a +3 on his caravels against his opponent. Now that he did manage to get Terracotta Army, all of these boats, or I should say each of these boats did manage to get a promotion there. And I'm sorry guys, Athena is standing in the between me and the chat, so I don't see anything actually. Neptune seems to favor England. The tides of war sweep the Norwegian ships away. Well, let's see if Norway is going to manage to get to shoot back against these English caravels and actually take them down, because right now it looks like there will be a bit of a shortage of caravels. We do have also cartography coming out next turn for Kazandar, and I do have to say the city of San Jose can actually be hit by a Norwegian caravel, or this settler could be taken if only he's seeing it, but he's not seeing it. And taking a look at Roy, printing coming out next turn, I would imagine he's gonna soon start to upgrade his maritimes into musketmen, and since he will have printing on over India, this is gonna be an issue for him, for India I mean. We do have a general being recruited here, and of course this Varus just got a bit of an extra point of combat strength. That's an extra +5 that these guys are getting, not to mention movement. More spies coming out from New Orleans. We didn't have the first one actually appearing in the series of India yet, so no extra intel from there. Workshops, Colosseum got built in the city of Detroit. Really, Athena? Really? Yes? Tell the boys. Look, tell Daniel. Daniel says meow. No? No. Oh well, I'm sorry. She wants to play, Daniel. It is what it is. Darius, but better gaming. I see Cupcake Sip. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Well, very good, by the way, very good opening from Roy. 200 science, 89 culture with 3 Inquiry Golden Age this time around. Armor is getting through, 1 turning settlers, and also he still has James of St. George to get some defenses up. He did manage to put the walls on the eastern side, while Brazil is also starting to get quadrims out for those Minas Gerais pre-builds. So we do have him getting his chancery for those extra Diplo favor points, and let's see the war on the coast. Now this is the moment Norway actually needs to lash out, no? Ooh, He allowed that caravel to get his up. How did? Oh, he pillaged. Okay. Finally, admirals. Who got what? Who got what? Oh my God, Ferdinand Magellan in England. Oh, ho, ho. Ferdinand Magellan on England. The +3 combat strength for naval units, and that's the only one he got. So let's see if he's actually going to activate it or put it on the front line here. We do have Norway also with Rajendra Kola. That's he's going to get the extra +5 on his units. Now he's starting to lash out. His opponent Admiral is not on the front line yet. It is quite far away actually. Where is it? Where is it? Didn't he? Oh, he activated it. He activated it immediately for the extra +3. Okay, so he's basically just tying out the bonuses of the caravels of Norway with the city center, with the city states. Let's see. Yeah, he activated +3 combat strength from Magellan on his caravels. We do have new caravels getting built, privateers also getting out, new frigates in the north, and of course we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to actually defend this. I would actually say buy this style. I think he really needs this style for the extra heal on the caravel. Anyway, we do see the Sea Dogs are still lashing out and doing quite a bit of damage against his caravels. Now they do have embolum, so they do have an extra defense against those naval units, right? An extra +5. It's very juicy, especially since the privateers don't usually do that much damage, but you know, they throw a lot of shit at the wall and some of it sticks. Let's take a look at Just Dima. 98 science, 56 culture, normal age unfortunately, and I do see him benefiting from 100, only 100 points of production. He just managed to sacrifice a lot of his caravel strength here. Oh my god, is he gonna lose 3 caravels in just a quick move here? Okay, he managed to do damage to 1. Oh my god, he might actually lose 4 caravels here. That's like, what, a third of his navy is right here, actually low HP in the middle. 1, 2, 3. So he can shoot down 3 and then get the 4th with a bit of a weird movement. Let's see if they synchronize. Okay, so Just Dima moved those out of the way. He doesn't have promotions on all of them, only on one of them. And I do see at least one did get taken down. Okay. Yeah, there really needs to be more caravels built here. Like from Nidaros, he really needs to get more caravels now. He needs the mid shield in front of these frigates to stay alive. So these frigates actually get the opportunity to shoot down the caravels. Anyway, let's actually take a look at the main cities of England. What is he doing? Getting more harbor shipping projects. The next admiral is also going to be valuable, but it seems like it got picked up by Norway here, Francis Drake. We do have Santa Cruz as the next one, and of course England does want that, especially Age of Empires, so he get a free armada basically. Not to mention, he really needs an extra +5 on his units, since he does have Ferdinand Magellan that only gives him a +3. On all of his units with an extra +5, that would be extremely valuable. Looks like we do have some trades going around here, and of course both Norway and England are starting to lose units, but it does look like there is a lot more red than there is yellow. Am I the only one thinking that there is a lot more red than we have yellow over here? And where are the blues? Where are the blues? And looking at the stats here, we do have a lot more science on the side of Memas. I do want to double check also what's going on here. We still don't have Roy upgrading. Oh, he did get 1 Musketman. And you do see that the Musketman does have 70 strength against the Varus 50, and that is without a general. He did manage to get 1 encampment, working on the second one from Chicago, and I do see he's following with his universities in his cities. Looking at this general screen, we do have India on 4 points, Norway is on 3, America is on 4, and the Green America is also on 6. We will need to see if England, how to say, Elizabeth is actually gonna get this out also. Doesn't look like he's gonna get it. He's getting his shipyards, he's getting more Royal Navy dockyards, shipyards production. No encampment yet to actually get his general. America in the south, Teddy Rough Rider is gonna get a general. He's 99 science, 100 culture, definitely a lot less science than Elizabeth I. We're gonna need to see if he's I see he's going for his Rough Rider as quickly as possible. Metal casting coming up in 4 turns, night pre-builds coming out, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get a general. But to be honest, I don't think he can get a general anymore, no? He needs to go through so many of these to get a general. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of projects. That's a lot of projects. Okay, let's see what's going on, because it looks like now we do have Norway lashing out strongly, taking out the boats of England one by one, and now we do have the yellow menace going against the red machine. Come on, Norway, go back, go back. Your caravel is in danger, Norway. Click it back. Okay, there we go. It really needs to put it in a city center or something to get the heals. Okay, pushing back these units in the south. Of course, not really wanting to expose his frigates to the caravel attacks of his opponent, not to mention the Sea Dogs. He's trying to keep the distance and also stay as much as possible in his style so he can pop the stronger heals if need be. I do have to say, he definitely needs a few more of these caravels to work, but now he does have a decent amount of range units that he can push back the English boats from his lands. He also did manage to get his spy in and activated in the city of London. That means he's getting an extra +3 on his units for a little while. I'm pretty sure England did finish his intelligence agency, and he has just a few moments, just a few turns until his spy is also going to get into the Norwegian borders. He's starting to buy out berserkers, and this was something that I was thinking from the beginning, but to be honest, I kind of stopped thinking about this, because America's land doesn't look like it's that pillageable. America does have very strong units, and not even the berserkers will manage to take on the musketmen. Like, let's be real, they cannot even take on the men-at-arms, let alone the musketmen. And so I would imagine, yes, he's gonna try, but he's just gonna get like maybe 1 or 2 pillages, and that's about it. Yeah, campus research projects coming out from Detroit. It does seem like we're gonna have the players starting to add the points for the scientists. They really want Newton, and they want Eve Khaldun over here. Newton for the free library and the free university in a district, not to mention +2 science for his campus, for his universities. But he's also gonna want Eve Khaldun for that extra bonus from the happiness. The rest is on war moves. England looks cooked. Wait a second, but yellow has the quality. Yeah, with the spy activated and the admiral. Yeah. I gotta agree with that. Okay, there we go. More caravels in production. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! He's getting the next wave of meat shields against England here. Yeah, the trades don't look good. The English boats are definitely weaker. Yeah, 70, well, not all of them, but most of them. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of, like, if England actually keeps these so far apart from each other, I'm pretty sure he's just going to be grinded down by Norway. This is extremely dangerous to keep fleets out like this and split them. You need to keep them clumped up, and you need to keep them also with movement on them, because otherwise, if they don't have movement, when they get hit like this and they manage to actually get the experience needed to promote themselves, instead of them getting healed back up, you just allow them to die, basically. It's very tricky, actually. It takes quite a bit of skill to get the correct sea moves going when you need to. Yeah, I think Norway is cleaning up house here. What did he do with this one? There was a caravel here. Where did he go? Oh, he's pillaging. He got the traders. He got the traders in the between England and America. That's what he was doing over here. One single caravel, man. He got the trade routes. Amazing. Yeah, I do see finally America is starting to rise up to the challenge, getting some quadrim pre-builds. He does have one single caravel outside, and I do see he's gonna get the frigates out. Now this is gonna become a 2 versus 1, and Norway really needs to step up the engines over here to get as many boats out as possible. First crossbows coming out on the field. We do have India getting some over here to shoot at these American units. I still don't see America actually putting money into upgrading his units. I do also notice Roy is going for square rigging in one. Okay, he wants industrialization. That's what he wants to do here. Getting campus research projects, still trying to get to Newton. He's kind of ignoring. Do you see this? He's kind of ignoring India. Like at this point, he's more interested in getting his sim up. Not saying it's bad, don't get me wrong, but I'm just pointing out what's happening, right? He's totally ignoring his neighbor, getting his sim up, getting the gold, getting the science, getting the production, getting the, you know, everything, the culture, and overwhelming India with just pure simming abilities. Well, we do have some Norwegian berserkers in the water, and Norway is gonna come out to play in the lands of America. Let's actually see if these bad boys are gonna get long on the battlefield. Okay, Norway. Now this is gonna be big. He can cut off all the, how to say, movement. He could have, but he didn't. Okay, he could have just sacrificed one of his caravels to put it in the choke point over there, and it would have zone of controlled everything, and all of those boats remaining here would have been stuck there, like 4 boats or something. But anyway, he's still doing the trades, and it doesn't look like at the moment England can actually stop this properly. We do have the English spy appearing in the city of Tromsø, and I do want to take a look at if the intel has disappeared. Yeah, it looks like it disappeared. And I think actually another city-state has disappeared, because I only see, yeah, I only see the points from Armagh actually getting onto Norway. He just didn't have enough envoys to get the other cities also soothed. And it does seem like right now the Norwegian boats did manage to get ahead of the English troops here. They're gonna take these out one by one with enough frigates to keep up the firepower against the caravels. And while at the moment England is trying to get his new caravels out, he's not outmatching the Norwegian production. With an industrial zone coming up from Nidaros, I do see it's only a +3, but I'm pretty sure he just wants to factor in it to give the bonuses to the other cities. What is this, by the way? What did he write over here? Can anybody translate what did he write over here? What did the KYCB tell us? I only see +3 equals something. I hope it's not you know, toxic or something. Victor 3 OP. Oh, I see. Victor 3 OP. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Victor 3 OP. Makes sense, no? The extra promotions are always good. Okay, caravels, and university. He does have significantly more science than Victoria. He did manage to get a decent amount of culture also, 78. That's more than just Dima has. We do also notice still no American investment into his units. While on the western side, these quadrims are coming around. They're also getting upgraded into frigates as quickly as possible. They're gonna take on the Norwegian caravels. No admiral yet for America because, well, he doesn't have harbors, but he will have quite a few units that he's gonna try to flex against his opponent there. We also do see we're 10 turns out from the next golden age, and we do need to take a look at this side. Is America moving something? Okay, just getting knights out. This is preparation for the Rough Riders. He's metal casting 1 turn, nationalism in 4, and I do see he's just getting knights from each of his cities. I was expecting, to be honest, to try to get a general here, but I can't say I blame him. He does have medieval Renaissance units, and he would generals, and he would need general for the industrial side, so he really needs to get past these. There are quite a few of them. They didn't get picked up. Not many generals got picked up during the game. Isulsin is also going to be the next admiral. I do see Norway on 8 points. England is on 13. Elizabeth I is on 16, so he might actually get to pick it up there. If Elizabeth picks it up, it's not going to be used, basically, because, you know, he doesn't actually have anybody to go against with Isulsin. But if we will see this England, the Red England, actually pick it up, this is going to start to be a bit better for Jasdima. An ironclad over there is definitely going to be a good addition to his fleet. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure Norway would really like it, but I don't think he can afford to get the projects out right now. I'm actually a bit surprised he's not building up a little bit more because he's seeing what America is doing. America is getting these units out. He would need to actually build another fleet, another probably like 7 of these caravels with like 5 or at least frigates to take on the American side. And he would need also a second admiral. He does have 2 admirals, Rajendra Kola and Francis Drake. So he does have 2 admirals. He could send one to the south, one to the west, and be done with both of them. It's quite important, actually, to take out the American cities. This is an insane amount of economy here. Like, what do we have? 178 gold a turn for Teddy Roosevelt sending his trade routes towards England. And also Namadol. Looks like some of them are actually going to Namadol now, or did they switch direction? No, it's still London. They're going through Namadol, but they're getting to London. Okay. Where was Baltimore? How much gold is this city making? 65, one single city, 65 gold, guys. One single city. With all of the arena bonuses there. Commercial hubs coming out from Atlanta in 2 turns, more gold, more spice. Looks like just improvements. Doesn't seem like anything big is happening. We do have, yes, England actually levying the city of Namadol, but doesn't look like he's actually going to flex it against anybody. It's not like he's actually going to get into the lands of his ally here to actually do anything. And I do have to point out he's on the same continent as Norway, so he doesn't get the red coat ability either. Not that we're actually getting to that moment in time. Just Dima here is in big trouble. Big trouble. He's trying to repair his caravels that got smashed. He doesn't have that many strong boats. Actually, there's a total number of 1 caravel available on the front line right now for England. All of the other units are sea dogs or frigates. This is terrible. These sea dogs die so quickly to the attacks of the caravels. Okay, traders are probably gonna get pillaged. No, clicky. Where are these traders going? To Cleveland? Why are they going through the north, through the water? Wow. They're trying to get... Where is Cleveland? Here. They're trying to get here. And instead of going like this, they went like this. Oh my god, man. The trader UI, man. It is what it is. AI, I mean. Anyway, we do have caravels here starting to actually take some shots on the Norwegian ones. I gotta say, the caravels of Norway are gonna need to also get back into their cities and get to replace them with the ones that did manage to get their heals up. And as you can see, there still is a serious mid shit here for Norway. England is probably gonna run out. He just got into the hospital zone, basically, of Sheffield, where these caravels were getting repaired, and of course their crews were getting replenished. And we will need to see if we're gonna have the good war moves here from either side. I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up a bit of an issue, a bit of more than an issue for just Dima. What's happening here? Still no muskets upgrades. These berserkers are gonna get spotted, or at least some of them. Kilvaki Zivani did get built in the lands of Washington. These berserkers do have the ability to actually get onto the land very quickly. They do have 5 movement in the water, and they're gonna disembark and move immediately to actually hit some of these tiles. No defensive unit in Washington, although we do have an American man at times on the coast. I don't think he actually saw the Norwegian one. Also, we're going to need to see the factories coming out from America to get those extra points. And give me a second. Yeah, okay. We do have new builders. Borland did get settled in the east of Vatican City. New theater squares coming around, while India did try to settle a few more cities. I don't really see him getting his science up that important. Like, he's on 137 and 92. He couldn't keep up with the science advantages of Abraham Lincoln. That's 307 science, 117 culture on Abraham Lincoln, while India is on 2468 cities. We do have Abraham on 2467, and of course he built up quite a bit his massive, as you can see, districts. He's trying to squeeze out as much adjacency as possible from each of his districts, and this is extremely important. Like, if you take a look at the difference in setup over here, there's a massive difference when it comes to the how many cities they can actually place districts next to a government plaza, or try to get clumped up with as many bonuses as possible. It looks like America did manage to squeeze out significantly more than India. We do have Musketman with the ability to actually go against the Indian defenses of Srinagar. He just doesn't want to do it at the moment. And I do see Norway did disembark on the lands of New Orleans, trying to get these horses out. And of course, I do see the Berserkers are going to do a lot of damage to America's horses. Those are 59 strength units against 45. But now that the Musketmen they get upgraded, oh wait, the Berserkers are going to get it this time. You do see the 72 musket just got out there. Got his full armor going, got his musket in his hand, and his berserker in his sight. Let's actually see. Ah, yeah, there we go. The berserker was like, nope, sorry, it was a joke, man, I'm going out. I don't know about you. Yeah, you want to go party or something? Yeah, let's go. yeah, you know, they're going to the bar. It's fine. They're gonna settle it one way or the other at the table there. Let's actually see also the frigates coming around. Okay. Did they? I don't think did they shoot? Yeah, they did shoot. Okay. I think they did take out at least one more caravel, because I see one missing. We do have some counter shots here from the frigates of England soon. He didn't do it yet. And I'm pretty sure this Sea Dog is right now undiscovered. Ooh. Look at the ticklish caravel over there. 3 shots from a Sea Dog and boom, it's down. Okay, we got a frigate here. I don't know what this guy is doing. This one is going pillaging, but I don't know what that other frigate was doing. I guess he wanted to get some shots on Sheffield, but he failed miserably. Yeah, that's what happened there. Oh my. Okay, that was a lot of damage against the caravel. We really need a few more boats, and yeah, we do have a few more boats coming out. I do see also the American fleet is starting to clump up over here. They did deal with the initial threat. America is going to get quadrims right now, and we do have Cassandra, 187 science. He's going for printing nationalism. He's going to have yes, the fleet ability on his boats. The question is, can he get to something like battleships to actually affect this? Since we do have Harald Hardrada on industrialization in 2 turns, that means he's very close to ironclads, and that means he's going to have a strong unit to actually fight both England and his next door opponent, Cassandra. Okay, early trades. Oh! Unfortunately, Norway could have actually saved that caravel. He just didn't click the buttons quickly enough. I do have to point out that's another skill that you learn by playing. Knowing exactly which unit is really needs your attention at which moment in the game, like at the first moves or the last move, so you are prepared to move it out because it's gonna get shot and there's a serious significant chance that it's gonna get promoted. That is quite a skill that the players do get into the game by just, you know, playing. Yes, watching also the others play is helping you out quite a bit. New industrial zones coming in. This is gonna be a +3 here. We got shipyards for more production, and I do see Norway is on 181 points at the moment, much bigger than 120 on Just Dima. And I do have to take a look at America. Where is it? 229. America does have a decent amount of production, but he only has 4 cities, 5 cities with this one on the coast. Wow, he sent this one very far away. Look at this style of Krakatoa. 4-3-4-4 tile. That city over there really means business. Okay, I gotta say England is down to a very few units here, and most of them are actually Sea Dogs, I would say, right? How many Sea Dogs? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 caravels and 2 frigates. That's it. Okay. His other caravels are trying to get their health back, and I do like the fact that he's putting them as quickly as possible in the city centers to jump to get as much heals as possible. It is a difference actually when you want to heal your unit depending on where the unit is on your tile. In the city center he gets the maximum amount of heals. Next to the city center he's gonna get -5 from the biggest number, so it's like 20 in the city center, 15 in the borders, 10 outside of the borders in the I would say neutral territory, and only 5 on the offense, like in opponent's territory, in war territory. Click, 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 click. I want to see the first moves here. Okay, new caravels coming out. Walls going up in Sheffield. Norway is plundering the lands in the south, but only had a single mine and I guess a horse style to actually pillage there. Not really big on bonuses. The frigates, I do have to say, they're getting the promotions up, and they already have the line of battle. They're gonna get the second one, and I'm actually curious what they will pick. We got the level 2 here, so yeah, preparatory fire for the extra +7 against land units. That really doesn't really help on against naval boats and so on. Okay, more promotions. He can take on this caravel, but immediately if he does that, he loses one of his caravels, so I don't think he's gonna take the trades there. And you do see the secondary fleet is getting built slowly but surely, getting factories in Nidaros to get to spread all of that production in the other cities. We're also starting to get closer to the next Golden. Rough Riders getting pre-built over here for the city of Denver to upgrade them. We do have Dimitri 3 turns away from getting ballistics. Wait, this is Rough Riders, right? If I take a look at this, I haven't seen Rough Rider 10 in so long, but I'm pretty sure sure they come out at Cuirassier technology, right? They do replace the Cuirassiers. They're 64 melee strength, and they do have the requirement to get ballistics. So yeah, we're gonna see Rough Riders go against Lemirka here. On the other side, Lemirka, let's see, text metal casting in 2 turns. He did manage to recruit Isun Sin as an admiral, and I do see the next one is gonna be Qingxi. Yeah, Isun Sin, no other admiral got picked up. America did actually manage to recruit El Cid for the medieval Renaissance units, but if you take a look over here, if you take a look at the ballistics, that's the industrial zone. So the Rough Riders are not gonna get the bonus of El Cid. He does need to get another general here, and taking a look at the points of the Grey People, it's 155 the next one, and it is industrial, Renaissance industrial. Okay, so that at least works, but he does need at least like 4 projects to get it. 2 minutes. Okay, looks like we need 2 minutes. Oh, XX30, that's gonna be 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna leave the screen here and take a walk, go play with E.T. Man, I'm thinking if I should actually get another coffee or not. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. Well, it is XX30. Let's see what's happening in the communities. Okay, we got a team plus from Roy. they started off. So let's see. They do have a few more seconds, and I'm pretty sure Norway is not going to attack last second, but England will, and it looks like he's trying to attack this cannibal. That's just adding more experience to it. Now, we do have more Norwegian boats that are going to get to shoot next turn. The frigates did get their promotions this one and this turn, and I'm pretty sure they're going to need to target the frigates actually right behind this. They could take out one quite easily, by the looks of it, this privateer and of course the two other frigates can actually shoot it down. 71 strength on a frigate, that's pretty cool over here. With level 2s coming in, more of these caravels are getting hard built by Norway. I don't think he has any more advantage when it comes to the intel that he had of his opponent here. And oh no, he's taking the bait and actually shooting the caravel. Don't shoot the caravel, shoot the other boats. He still has a few privateers, could actually do some damage there. We got India getting courses on the western side. Looks like just to protect his two tiles that are never actually going to get anything there. He might be worried about some... Actually, wait a second. He's allied with Norway. Anyway, I don't think England is going to come out with boats there. We do have also America getting to push back his opponent berserkers. Looks like one of them did actually get onto one of his tiles and he's trying to pillage a mine. We're going to need to see if Roy is going to have the first moves here. There's another one moving around, but he's going to end up watching another wave of muskets coming around from his encampments, from the encampments of America here. I do see also Brazil is getting his Forbidden City for that extra wildcard policy slot, getting also the campuses going, and he did make a canal from Manaus to use that city's production to get some quadris and of course pad the number of boats of Minas Gerais. He's not that far away from getting that technology, and I do have to say at the moment America cannot actually defend these. He doesn't have the range to actually defend those boats, and yes, he does have some spots that he could use for his bombards, but unless he gets artillery with the extra range, that's not gonna work. And getting the extra range with the balloon and everything, that's gonna be a lot of science. Sorry, it looks like the little one just wants to sit like a little baby here. We do have Roy also 3 turns away from steam power on America. Now it does seem like he doesn't have boats to actually get to use that. We do have him with industrialization already open up, and he does have an insane amount of production compared to every other one in the lobby. 473 right now production on him, 325 science. Steam power, civil engineering, maybe he's gonna get flight, I don't know. Looking at this, Elizabeth I getting a few more of these granaries out, and I do see he did manage to activate Isun Sin, put a lot of defense in the form of pikemen that will turn into pugging shots to try to fend off the attack of Dimitri. He is getting metal casting soon. I do see him on astronomy. Wait a second, he was getting metal casting, or is he gonna want a boost from somebody? I don't know. We do have a lot of units coming out from America, and we do have also England trying to poke a little bit the American borders in Charleston. He has the opportunity to actually pillage the campus if he gets the horse out of the tile there. There is a Sea Dog fleet here that is gonna try to pillage. It's +3 intel on opponents' movements from England against America. We don't have America yet sending one of his spies in the cities of England by the looks of it. He's going to need to get one. He's building one from the city of New York. Went for Foreign Ministry in the Government Plaza with Audience Chamber. Didn't actually go for Wallace Throne. And let's see the first moves. What's happening here? A Norwegian boat still needing to find a target. They're still shooting that one caravel. Oh my god. I mean, he could take it down, but he would need to actually couple together another 2 of these frigate shots to take it down. Has 2 more frigates, so let's see. Okay, England got somehow caravels on the western side. Okay, he's building them from Sunderland. That's how he got those. One of them is levied. Lol. One of them is levied from Namadol. Now, okay, we got 2 new caravels. Factories coming in. I gotta say, right now, I think Norway is making a big mistake. He's making a big mistake. He stopped pushing. And he might actually lose this because he stopped pushing. You know why? We're gonna have here America getting battleships. If America gets battleships, there's no way Norway is gonna defend this. So because he actually stopped pushing hard into the English territory, yes, the chokes didn't really help, but he could have pushed on the western side, and he could have actually broken this quite a bit of time ago. He baited England into lashing out, and by the looks of it, he just lost 2 of his boats. And by the looks of it, yes, they will trade them. Woo! Wait a second. He doesn't have another one of these privateer shots to get back his caravel. The Sea Dogs managed to capture one of his caravels. I gotta say, I've never actually understood how the Sea Dog can attack from so far away to convert ships. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about Angry Birds, basically. Angry Birds mechanic. You get like those cannons on the ship to actually throw those, on the other ship, and you're like, yeah, like you can see them through the air over there, with their, how to say, head in the wind. Getting onto the caravel and then bam, taking it over. That sounds really dangerous. Doesn't it sound really dangerous to you guys? Anyway, I think Norway is actually losing this. This is unbelievable. This is, I gotta say, this is unbelievable. He had the opportunity to keep pushing through, stopped. And because of that, England got enough time to repair his boats and also get new ones. While yes, we did see a few new ones coming up from Norway. He more specialized in getting more production capabilities up, and of course, padding his stats. 170 size. What is he on ironclads? He didn't get ironclads. He just got the fleet ability, which yes, he doesn't have enough boats to actually get the fleet ability. Okay, just lost another boat. Traded another one. And another one. Okay, this should be dead, no? Yeah, he can trade another two. He can trade another one, actually. Another caravel. These trades are not going well for him. He lost his admiral also from the... Oh, he's not moving his admiral. All of these boats do not have an admiral. He lost his admiral, got moved back, and he never actually put it back on the front line. He never gave bonus points to these. And now he's starting to fleet up these boats. These boats are going to be extremely strong if they do get the fleet ability. And there we go. They basically, you turn two boats into one, making it stronger. 85 strength against the caravels of England of 67 right now. Actually, the full strength ones are 80, so he has 7 over them. Still only has a single city-state available. To Suez, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the era score, because we're 3 turns away. I do see India, 91 points out of 96. He needs 5 more points not for the normal age, not gonna get to the golden. Pedro II did manage to secure his golden age. He's also getting some pre-builds over here for his Minas Gerais. Looking at the text, his exploration 1 turn, ballistics in 2. He does need the nationalism, so it's gonna take a little bit, but not that very long to get to it. Lemirka on Elizabeth I is 8 points away from getting his golden age. We do have multiple factories coming around, and he's preparing his defense in the south against those Rough Riders. I am actually very curious if America is actually going to get to push this. He has nationalism, already Knight Corps. He's going to have Rough Rider Corps. Those are very strong units. I'm not sure if they're going to actually punch through the Piking shots. I would imagine the Piking shots actually in a correct position should defend this. We do have Harald also 3 points off from getting a golden age. Reform the coinage is going to be extremely important. Now the question is, can he get that golden age? He did get his unique unit, the Berserker, getting a horse. Doesn't have the ability to get the swordsman anymore, not that it matters. Maybe he can actually piece a city state or Suz one and get the bonus from that. On the other side, Dimitri going Dark Age, Kazandar going Dark Age. Roy is securing his golden. He's on 101 and 101, but he's soon gonna have the firepower of these Minas Gerais attacking the city of Chicago. He's trying to deny the city of Potala and also getting aerodromes. I do have to say it's not really easy to actually defend against Minas Gerais with aerodromes, but he could place two of these how to say biplanes on the tiles to the right of Chicago and defend that city for the longest time. Like, he's not gonna care the city is 0 HP if the city cannot be taken over, no? Okay, pushback, big pushback from England into the Norwegian boats. We do have actually Norway, instead of pushing forward, or I should say keeping the line of defense, he's trying to actually get his caravels scored up, and he's scoring up as many as possible. Now these boats of England are gonna die basically attacking into the caravels of Norway from now on, and we do need to see if the ones on the western side are actually gonna die first. Now we do have new caravels coming around very slowly. I gotta say, this is not really a lot of production for Norway to get all of these out, and since he did lose the majority of his frigates, only has like 1 frigate and 1 privateer out, he really needs stronger units. Is he getting ironclads though? His scientific theory in 110. Okay, he's not that far away from getting his steam technology. If he is a scientific theory, he is here, so he's just one tick away from getting steam power. And that would give him ironclads. Now, that is going to be a strong unit. The question is, can he survive until that happens? And Ascor also, Roy did secure. Okay, just Dima is going to go normal age. Doesn't look like he's going to get this golden either, unfortunately. He was in a normal age this time around anyway. Okay, Fortens, Mausoleum, Halicarnassus, Ineolesund. More caravels, 2 more caravels coming out. That's basically a new fleet coming around. Goal per turn doesn't look healthy on the side of Dobroteam. Not that healthy on the side of Memas, but to be honest, it doesn't look that bad either. They do have enough gold to give them the trades anyway. Did I just see a caravel fleet being taken out with no counter? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Well, that's a problem. It looks like England is pushing through with his frigate and, of course, the Sea Dog line to do the initial attacks against these caravel fleets and then just follow up the attack with the normal caravels. And what is this guy doing here? Is this guy actually throwing rocks at the caravel? He is. He's very annoyed. You see this guy? He's very annoyed. He's defending the holy site with the holy rocks. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lemirka didn't get the golden. Okay. So, golden on Wazir, golden on Hara Hardrada. Oh, he's getting hit really quickly here. Is that gonna... Yeah, that should get enough experience points before he's actually gonna go down. Wait, did he lose his privateer? He lost his privateer somewhere. I don't see, there was definitely a privateer on the western side. Oh no, it's here. Never mind. Okay. Look at this guy, man. Did you see the slinger shooting? Yeah, he got the order. He started shooting. What can I say? Oh, this one does have a promotion, but it doesn't have movement anymore. And this is what I was pointing out earlier. You don't really want to attack with your caravels because you put them in this situation. You gotta understand that you're gonna lose them if you start attacking. And with that, he lost a lot of his southern part. The frigates carrying over here just Dima so much. Unfortunately, the breakup of the line in the south because he didn't have the meat shield to keep those frigates alive, it's hurting him so badly right now. And I don't think he's actually gonna get to ironclads in good enough time, to be honest. Still scientific theory next turn. He dropped in science. He's 128.88. Looks like we did have somebody piece out a city state here. Give me a second. Yeah, there's no more Armag. He doesn't have Armag anymore. Or did he just get it back? No, there still is no more Armag. Actually, Armag is being taken over entirely. Armag is Roy's city right now. Okay. That's a problem. He's not gonna have that extra +1 combat strength from each of these. So all of his city states got taken away from him. He had 3 at the beginning of this war, doesn't have any right now. Francis Drake, okay, there's a Legend Dracula here for the defense. Yeah, we're gonna need to give them a few moments for the World Congress and then see what's going on. Okay, we can see the damage. Rough Rider cores against Spiking shots, they're 96, 92 against 80, and that is without a general. We do have a bombard, so that's pretty good damage against the English Spiking shots. Do have some going around here. They're not gonna two-shot the Piking shots, but they're not far away from two-shotting the Piking shots. With field cannon cores also coming up, they will deal the damage against the Piking shots and will probably break the defense here in the two-tile choke. Let me add this up. Sugar. Reserve sugar. Okay, reserve sugar me. Be right back. 2 minutes. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, parking shots. Still need to defend this. And when is England gonna get his nationalism? Next turn. Okay. He doesn't have enough parking shots though. He can caught up 4? Yeah, 4. So this one caught up with this one, this one caught up with this one, then this one caught up with this one, I don't know. He needs to upgrade. He needs to upgrade. And he cannot caught up this turn. He doesn't have a general for these units, while America doesn't have a general either. I do see that he just got the ability to recruit Gustavus Adolphus. This is gonna be his general, basically. Very good from him. Okay, what's happening here? Oh my god, this is disastrous. On Norway, this is a disaster. Actually, just Dima. I think this is done. Is Norway actually dying? Wait a second, let's put up the poll. Is Norway dying? Yay or nay? That's the simple question. Let's start up the poll over here in the chat. Is Norway dying? What does the chat think about this? It kind of looks like he's dying. And I gotta say, we didn't even have the American units getting onto the front line. Like, look at these all of these bad boys. Oh my god, look at all of these frigate fleets that are gonna come out, or battleship fleets, let's say like that. Teddy Roosevelt is 3 turns out from getting military science. That's not too far from recruiting that, and I do see the Rough Riders of America are starting to get onto the tiles over here to start attacking their opponents. There we go, the cords. So now it's gonna take a little bit more out of these Rough Riders to attack into the parking shows. 95 against 92. 95 against 92. Oh my god, he can one-shot the men-at-arms. The field cannon cores are extremely important right now. He doesn't have movement this turn, but I'm pretty sure the next turn he's gonna start shooting that parking shot. He can move onto the cattle and should have a shooting solution, because that is a plains hill with a rainforest on it. It's the highest one basically, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to actually move it on the stone tile after he grabs that tile, so he deals the damage against the other one. With Abu on the front line, he's gonna pop stronger heals basically. And yeah, there we go. He's starting to attack. Okay, Dark Age Gandhi, Pedro, reformed the coinage, industrialization in 2 turns. We do have also him with 200 science, 266 culture, getting his pre-builds out for his Minas Gerais. He does his nationalism. He's on Scorched Earth. Lemerica, flight in 3. We do have him with normal age, unfortunately. Harald Hardrada, drums of war, golden age. And taking a look at his sim, he's kind of dying. He's trying to get new caravels and new frigates out, but it looks like he just cannot keep up with the English troops here, with the English boats. The production of England, man, out-spamming him basically. He's getting out-spammed. He took a chance. I don't think it was worth it. But anyway, we're gonna need to see how things evolve here. He might need walls in this city, because to be honest, it can be sniped. But anyway, let's take a look at his yields. 129 science, 81 culture. Looks like just Dima, well, is getting actually very close to him. He has a lot more production and quite a bit of faith. And he's going to finish Mausoleum at Halicarnassus to take that away from his opponents, and couldn't actually get a disembarkment attack against Roy on the eastern side. Dimitri, 130 science, 105 culture. Next to Lemirkas, 194, 97. We did see him start to apply his attack against his opponent over there with the Rough Riders, and soon we're gonna start seeing him attack into this pike and shot course. The pike and shots on England did slow down the offense, and we do have quite a few sea dogs that are coming around to help him deal the shots from the coast. It's quite important to actually have extra ranged units to attack into these. Kazendar, 180 science, 187 culture. Teddy Roosevelt actually no, not Roosevelt, sorry, Bournemouth is getting his pre-built quadrants to move on to the front line. I'm not sure exactly why he's actually moving them so far away, because these guys actually need upgrades. But of course the frigate fleets that already got upgraded do definitely make sense to actually get into the Norwegian defenses. These guys can actually do a lot of damage to the Norwegian boats, especially the ones that are not fleeted up. And since England has pushed back Norway so hard into the lands of Norway here, it does seem like he's overwhelming him with just sheer amount of production. Even even though you wouldn't say that from the beginning, because again, Norway does have more production somehow than his opponent, and he's getting outproduced. It was more of a lack of what Norway did produce, and the fact that he did fleet up his boats and England did not, and of course because of that he basically has more units to just move around and get the meat shield in front of these frigates, so he allows them to keep on shooting. We do have also Roy, 288 science, 160 culture. He didn't actually push into India and allowed India to get his own science and culture up, a decent amount of production, but he's still double than his neighbor here. Will get pushed into the city of Chicago with these Minas Gerais, but these walls are medieval walls with the help of James of St. George. We do have these Minas that are gonna start shooting slowly. They're gonna start shooting. We'll see if they actually do a decent amount of damage also. Settlers coming around, not sure exactly where they're going. Looks like the cattle settle. That's interesting that he wants to actually get to settle this tile, but sure, okay. I mean, you know, it's his choice, man. Uh-oh. Wait, did Norway just give up on the city of Tromsø? He kind of just gave up on that city. Oops. Oops. Can only say oops. Oops, there it is. Anyway, just Dima 109 science with 62 culture and normal age. He does have quite a few new ships coming around, and look at this. He's not getting his sim, he's getting his boats to finish the job. This is what Norway should have done. This is exactly what Norway should have done. Instead of Norway going for like industrial zones and amphitheaters and the universities and so on, he should have just put more boats in the water to take out England on together. He had a mission, control the seas, right? Control the seas. And his gamble, I do have to say, his gamble is that he's gonna get to ironclads at a good moment in time, so he can upgrade enough of them so he pushes back his opponent. Now I gotta say, these are a lot of boats from England and not that many boats from Norway. We might just see a lot of boats of England just attacking face first into those ironclads to take them down as quickly as possible. And you do see that Just Dima is realizing this is the danger that he finds himself in, and he's priority targeting all of the caravel fleets. There's a single fleet over here available for him. Well, I guess he could do another two, but to be honest, I think having ironclads would be important now. A new wave of frigates and privateers coming around. Looks like the city of Tromsø is getting blocked from actually getting new units out. There's a single caravel in there that doesn't have a promotion. It will try to make up the defense. Norway getting a few berserkers. I have no idea why he's spending the faith on that. And I do want to take a look over here if he can actually get... No. To spend some faith. That's what I'm looking at. No, he cannot actually spend the faith for another admiral here. It's way too expensive, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that much in the bank. 508. He does have 800 points of gold, though. Yeah, ironclads don't cost that much, but I guess he does want to be sure that he's gonna have enough gold to upgrade every one of his boats. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats he needs to upgrade. Actually, 8 with this one. Okay, this is the major turn. Is this gonna be the turning point in the war or not? This is what I want to ask. Is this the turning point in the war or not? Cool. Okay. No upgrades. Norway. Click the upgrades. My man. Okay, 1. 2. Okay, these guys can one-shot the units. Now the question is how much damage they take. Not that much. Not that much. But there aren't that many either. Okay, is this gonna be enough? Is actually this gonna be enough? That city of Tromsø, by the way, is dead. There's like, unless he gets walls this time, it's dead. This city is way too strong right now to actually attack. England did manage to get his own core ability, making these boats a little bit stronger, but still the ironclads are 89, and that's not even a fleeted one. The fleet one with the level 1 promotion is 106, of course, in in Governor Victor defended city. Okay, ironclad over there, making that city a lot harder to take, but these frigates will definitely damage the city enough for the frigate to go, for the caravel to go in and pillage it. There's no way Norway can actually do enough damage to the caravel to get it out of there, to get the ironclad basically, to take the tile in the front. Oh well, I gotta say, Norway gambling. He's two turning ironclads here from Skedsmo, and I do see he's getting more privateers from the city in the corner, getting another frigate out. This is gonna help him actually push back these English caravels, especially the ones that did not get fleeted up. Okay, what's happening here? Still no movement. Americans still not moving. Line infantry is when? That's what I want to know. Metal casting here for Roy next turn. Okay. Getting P-51 Mustangs. Oh, never mind. He's actually going for the fighter planes. Well, he does have Minas Gerais showing up on his borders on the right side. And I do have to say, unless actually Brazil gets a horse next to Chicago. Wait, does he see that city? I don't think he sees the city, no? Yeah, he doesn't see the city. He needs to actually get a horse on the 1-3 over here, basically. That's going to be the tile that is going to reveal what's going on there. So he can hit the city. We do have some American trebuchets also coming around, and of course America isn't that far away from getting steel walls, with P-51 Mustangs also coming around as his unique unit. He's gonna get to deploy them on the western side or on the east. Now that's a big question. Where is he gonna prefer to deploy them first? I would imagine this, because it's the crucial moment over here. He's definitely gonna deploy at least one or two, these two over here on the right side, but he does need 3 turns, 4 turns probably to move them basically. Okay, so this is very important. Probably Tromsø is going to go down. Looks like America is going to finish the job there. We do have also a pirate ship in the middle of the Lake Ocean. I have no idea how that actually got there. Wait. Yeah, it is enough. The caravel of England will have enough. And let's see the counterattack here. There will be a lot of boats that will just die this turn or next turn. Or I'm thinking they will, because at the moment it looks like England is just building a line of defense here, but the ironclad fleets will have enough strength to go through them. Does need to upgrade this one also. Yeah, there we go. And that's the city of Tromsø going down. Boom. And England just got a free unit, because why not? Okay. Well, Norway, without the city over there, still has more production than just Dima. But unfortunately, somehow he got outproduced. And now that we do have American units on the field, and I'm pretty sure America is going to follow up with his battleships here. Kazandar is rifling in 1 turn. That will allow him to go refining next. And that will allow him to, guess what? Get these battleships out. Now, his frigates are going to definitely be stronger, turning into battleships. And we're going to need to see if the English boats are actually going to stay alive by the time those units actually get onto the front line. I think they made a mistake over here in the north, not keeping that city, or a little bit of a mistake, not keeping that city in the north, so they could upgrade these right directly on the front line. But at the same time, I was expecting him to actually put a city in between, like maybe over here or over here, so he can actually get a forward station to upgrade those units. It didn't happen though. Now let's see what's going on here. We do still need a horse to get onto the shores here. I do see Chicago is getting bombards, and of course they're going to turn into artilleries as quickly as he possibly can. Also, rifling is discovered already. I guess so. I don't know. Economy is coming up in 1/10 though. It looks like Roy just keeps on going to get his labs rather than anything else. He's also getting his film studios in some of his cities. Now I do see 3 of these P-51s are actually coming out. One is next turn, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be deployed on the right side. So he keeps that tile intact. One of his units did get taken down here, or did he cord it up? I think he cored it up actually. Didn't get taken out, it cored it up. Okay. Other front line, nothing's happening here. Oh, wait a second. America did manage to take that city, punching through the English defenses. America is in trouble. We do have the Rough Rider Corps of America managing to get into the lands of England, into the mainlands. The choke points did not work. He did punch through them with the Field Cannon Corps, Gustavus Adolphus, and his unique unit, his Rough Rider, which is one-shotting the units of England, even two-shotting these Pike and Shots. Oh my god. Brazil is sending some units of his own, and I do see a Pike and Shot Corps with field cannons are appearing next to these American units. It is a bit confusing in the colors, but you know, it is what it is. Now we're gonna need to see them fighting off, and there we go, another pike shot went down. Field cannons from England to keep on the shots on these Rough Riders. Gold is getting acquired from the pillages, while we do have field cannon corps also getting promotions here from America. More are coming in to handle the attack on his opponent here to the north. Let's take a look at also the sea. So it looks like England did actually move out of the way of the Norwegian boats. He didn't want to keep up the pressure. The ironclad fleets do have 7 movement. These caravels also have 7 movement. Admiral, this is Francis Drake. This is also industrial. Okay, and I'm pretty sure. Wait, they're industrial, right? If I remember correctly, steam power. Yeah, they're industrial. So okay, he gives them the +5. These level 1 ironclad fleets are 111 points of attack strength, especially in the Victor territory. We do need to see if they're going to start lashing out at the American boats and start shooting them out of the water. It does look like they just got to move like 1 tile, and that's about it. Rafifi, bonjour monsieur, bienvenue. Already 10:78? Yeah, we did start off quite early today actually. 1500 GMT, not really the usual hour that I get to start off my stream, but you know, it is what it is. This is the time. Chat, Konstantin did ask me to stream this, so I said, yeah, let's go. I gotta say, not even I know exactly, you know, how to actually get my schedule going, like which games from which community and so on. There are quite a few right now in the qualifiers, and I do appreciate when I'm, of course, getting invited on a game or not, or a game or another, basically. America getting to return the trade route, still needs to get his squadrons. When is refining? That's what I want to know. America refining in 4 turns, so that's when his battleships come out, in 4 turns. Dimitri also getting rifling next turn. Looks like he will end up fighting these cuirassiers of his opponent. Not really the biggest challenge, especially since England doesn't have enough to core them up. England is trying to get a few more field cannons, but again, these field cannons don't do that much against the Rough Rider corps. Even the normal Rough Riders are actually quite strong here. He has some Sea Dogs that are chipping away the strength of the Rough Riders, but still don't do enough damage. And as you can see, the Brazilian field cannons are getting 1 shot here. There's no chance for Brazil to actually put some pressure here. Ooh, this got damaged quite a bit. This Rough Rider core. And doesn't have a promotion. It's already level 1, he needs level 2, and he's gonna need another 13 points of promotion, of experience there. 3 Americas, yes, 3 Americas. They lead the Congress. Oh my god, man. They did get some Diplo, right? They did get 7 out of 20 for Abraham, and I'm pretty sure he got Potala, because I saw Potala. We do have these oh my god, look at the P-51 Mustangs that are actually shooting the Minas Gerais out of the water. Now these are 2 armadas right next to his shoreline, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't care anymore to actually do anything about it. He lost one of his builders to a Norwegian Berserker, and I don't see him actually putting effort on the western side. I'm pretty sure the next P-51 Mustangs are going to start to be deployed on the western side, and India is going to have a major problem. He doesn't have steel yet, nor does he have anti-air guns. And let's see here. Okay, pillages being done, Sea Dogs getting hit, more of these privateers, more ironclads, 2 more ironclads coming out next turn for another fleet, and still Norway is not lashing out. He can start one-shotting some of the units, for example this one over here. And I don't think he's actually going to trade it. Like the counter-attack damage from the English boats is not strong enough to delete those units. Wait, is he doing the same mistake earlier, or is he? Right now, I think he's a bit afraid of his opponent not getting, I would say, overwhelmed again. And I do want to see Justima. Oh, wait a second, he's 2 turns out from his own steam power. Okay, well, I mean, I guess England is going to have his ironclad soon also, and they're going to couple together with all of the battleships on the western side. This is going to be a problem. Also, nice team, US! Hunde Priester, hello there, sir. Also, Tenacious Dex, hello, good evening, sir, and welcome. Rough Riders, what are they doing? They're roughing up England, basically. America here. We do have him with field cannons. Okay, he got to core up at least 1, 2. Okay, that's good. And I do see new cuirassiers are getting hard build. New field cannons also getting hard build, while America is getting his bombard cores to get in range of the city of Bristol. That's going to be a first capital that's going to be taken off from the game if he manages to secure that kill. I don't really like that he's not following up with more units. I mean, I guess he does have quite a ball of death over here to the southwest of Bristol, but still I would imagine he's going to get a few more. You know, the resupply line is very important in this type of wars, especially since he can follow up the attack against Brazil to the western side. I would have imagined he's going to keep on producing Rough Rider corps to keep up the pressure against both of his opponents. Starting to pillage traders, man, 330 gold just from a single trade route pillage. That is so good. And let's see the lashing out. Is there any lashing out? No, there's no lashing out here. A lot of pillages being done in the Norwegian side. I do see his campuses and also his industrial zones, not to mention the holy side, get pillaged by these sea dogs. Cannot hit them properly, and of course, unfortunately, that is going to take away and give to his opponent a lot of stats. That's a science. That's going to be very good. What is the industrial? Is it gold? I think it's gold, right? Industrial pillage. Industrial. Hello. Industrial zone. Where's the pillage reward? Science. It's science. Never mind. It's science. So he got double the science. Woo! That's a lot of science points. Workshop factory. The zone itself appears to be still alive though. Okay, Minas Grenades getting pushed out. Why did he shoot with the P-51s? He didn't even need to move. Anyway, I guess one of them is very damaged over there. He just needs to keep away his opponent from actually attacking or disembarking on Chicago. I do see new fighters getting deployed western side. He's gonna start shooting next turn. And I do see India still will need to get to his steel walls. He's getting his refining next turn for discovering oil. And of course, he does have quite a few of these oil tiles. Let's see also who did manage to get Newton. Oh my god, Newton, America, and Ibn Khaldun, America. He got both of them. He got both, and he's the one with also Colosseum. Good evening, Battlecruiser. Hello there, sir. Can you please return that custom city big name so I can read it? Oh, Victor 3, this one. I think I asked chat, and Cupcake says Victor 3 OP. That's what he said this means. I guess that's correct. I mean, I guess I can just put it through Google Translate, no? Translate. Victor 3 equals strength. That's what it means. On the... Oh, it doesn't know the other side. What is this? Hey. Yeah, it doesn't know the other one. Oh, dogs minus grave, okay. And it's I see, and it rhymes, okay. Man, I like dogs and cats. What do you mean? I like both. America deploying his fighters alongside the Srinagar's borders. He does have a lot of trade routes that he would really like to actually jump into the water to get, but by the looks of it, he doesn't have a harbor out to get a boat there to pillage those tiles. We do have 3 P-51 Mustangs that are going to clean up the units of India very quickly, especially his cuirassier corps can be shot one a turn there. I do see Dimitri, he did also manage to pick up Dimitri Mendeleev for the extra production towards his research labs, and well, at the moment he's starting to attack the city centers. There we go, city center of Srinagar. He's gonna need to start also upgrading his musketmen into line infantry. Let's actually see, where is he? He's on 1 turn away. He's 1 turn away from getting line infantry here on his muskets, the next upgrade, and that's gonna be a significantly stronger unit, especially with the +5, because all of these units were kind of free. They were kind of for free. Justin, hello there, sir. Oh, I see. He's afraid of the Sea Dogs, basically. Because, to be honest, he got pushed back a lot by the Sea Dogs. Man, those Sea Dogs actually won over here just Dima's defense. And you can see the Ironclads are getting upgraded in the English series, in the city of Sheffield here. His Ironclad fleets with Ferdinand Magellan are probably going to be stronger against his opponent here. And I do have to say, yeah, they are 95. Well, these do have a lot of support right now and Garrison Commander. But when they're going to couple together with the battleships of Bolmos, I don't see Norway in that good of a shape. This is gonna take quite a bit of coordination. So let's actually see if they pull it off. It's not that easy to actually get this synchronized. And we do have also Norway getting electricity for his upcoming submarines. He does have privateers coming around here from Nidaros and Skezmo, and also this city unfortunately doesn't have production. Like, all of his tiles got pillaged. He had a lot of production, but he needs a builder actually. He really needs a builder. He has called for a builder. He really needs to builder to repair all of these tiles for the production of that city center. Oh well, it is what it is. On the right side, we do have America managing to take out one of the cuirassier corps and also a lot of the strength of the city center. There is a battleship inside of that city center now, so the P-51s do take a little bit of damage on return. I think the battleship just got bought, so it's not actually... it doesn't appear that it does any anti-air damage, but I'm pretty sure it will do next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters got on the western side. Bombers coming out from Washington. The bombers are gonna shoot through the battleship defense anyway. And I'm pretty sure with the line infantries that are going to get upgraded, especially line infantry armies to go against India's cities, that should be something that he cannot defend. Looks like Bristol is also about to be going down. Dimitri is going to manage to punch through, and even with the English ironclad that is trying to get in there to save the city, I'm pretty sure America is going to secure that kill. He does need to save some of his field cannons. I do see he has promotions on them. It's just a matter of moving them out of the pathway of these cuirassiers and field cannons of England and promoting them really quickly at the beginning of the turn. There we go. Dimitri did it. And he started shooting with his bombards immediately the city of Bristol, and that city goes down with 2 field cannons and one of these bad boy Sea Dogs in it. But that's not the capital actually. Excusez-moi. It was Plymouth the capital. Yeah, excuse me. It might be not either he calls opponents or call out for Sea Dogs. Yeah, he's calling out for Sea Dogs. I'm pretty sure he's calling out for Sea Dogs. He was like, yeah, let's come. Let's get the Sea Dogs on. Yeah, let's see my caravels punch through your Sea Dog line over there. Pew, 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 pew. I mean, you know, man, I gotta say, you know that meme with the dogs fight barking at each other? Let me actually see. Dogs barking. Let me see if I find it on wait. Yeah, I found it. It's just like, whoa, yeah. You see, do you know this meme? This meme, man. Amazing, no? When, you know, when the fence is there, they're barking at each other. When the fence is not there, they're very happy. They're friends. This is amazing. Oh, man. Yeah. Fence building like it's 2025. Okay, P-51s did manage to do more damage. They're starting to take some damage on return here. The American line infantry armies did get upgraded, and now they do have 96 attack strength against the Indian cuirassier corps. We're going to need to see how quickly they can actually move to take out that city center, but I would imagine it's going to be in the next 2 turns or even 1 turn. Does he have a general? Yes. No. He has Timur. That's not the correct general. He doesn't... Whoa. Yeah, it is. Wait, he does have another one? Oh, he has Jeanne d'Arc. Okay, Timur is definitely not the good one, but Jeanne d'Arc is Renaissance industrial bonuses, while Timur is just Renaissance, basically. We do have another bomber coming around. I do see actually 2 of them getting out. And, of course, Brazil does have a few more Minas Gerais over here. I do have to say, I think Brazil is making a mistake not actually putting his units here. At least 1 or 2 of those Minas Gerais should be over here, so he can shoot at least try to shoot at the American line infantries rather than just focusing on a city that he's never gonna get, right? The P-51s are gonna block these chokes, and even if he actually puts pressure on Chicago, that city is just not gonna have a way to be taken, right, by the Brazilian horse. Rough Riders did manage to push a little bit into Brazil to force him back there. I do see they did take over Bristol, and now England is going to need to actually put up a strong defense for his other cities behind the river. I did mention earlier that because he didn't get because America didn't get new units to basically reinforce the units that he's losing over here on the front line, he's kind of running out of Rough Riders. He only has 2 of them, 3 of them, and 2 of them are extremely low HP. So right now, the only thing that he can sensibly do is retreat. That's what he's doing right now. If he would have kept up with the Rough Rider production, he would have eaten through all of the other remaining English defenses in a good amount of time. Because, you know, it takes time. Like this Rough Rider gets out from New York, it actually needs to get onto the road pathway. It takes like 3 turns, 4 turns to get onto the front line over there. It takes time. That's a long time. The damage is already done. Yes, he did. He did actually do a lot of damage. Like he took 2 cities away from America. He's down to 160 science, 80 culture, while Dimitri is 188 and 111 on the culture tree. Wouldn't really say he got that much of an advantage, but he definitely did do a lot of damage to England. Slowed him down, basically. Also in Discord games, I was taught that you should never repair sea resources and harbors. If you manage to lose it once, you lose it. You will lose it after for sure. That's yeah. I cannot fault that logic. I guess I cannot fault that logic. Submarines in 11 turns. Oh my god, man! The game might actually be over in 15 turns. Okay, well. I guess we'll see how these English Sea Dogs are gonna fare here. At the moment, they don't do that much damage. And of course, we need the battleships. Okay, they started moving. We got 2 American battleships coming around, battleship fleets. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pre-builds. Oh my god, get all of them, bro. Get all of them. All of them. They don't have gold or something? What is missing? What is missing? He has only 88 gold. Roy has some gold, but I'm pretty sure he's also upgrading. Steel walls on India, and he did manage to get an anti-air gun. Woohoo! Never mind. Infantry armies coming in to help the day over here. Now this is a problem. Infantry armies are definitely gonna do a lot of damage. They can fend off attacks quite easily, and of course we're going to need to see if the P-51s are gonna keep on shooting. I'm pretty sure they can figure out other targets, like for example Öresund over there to the northwest, which also can be taken by one of the horses of America. Could even just, you know, start moving it into the water. Okay, he's getting a cav. He wants to have a stronger unit. And a faster one, I guess. New bombers coming in. I'm actually very curious. What is he gonna target with the bombers? Oh, could actually just punch through the Indian defenses in the southeast of Madurai. Easy peasy. Look at this, just one single Varu, man. Just one single Varu over here. And what's happening here? Okay, just getting ready. England is getting ready. And I'm pretty sure he's just creating a meat shield. Wait, why are these squadrons moving? Okay, I'm very confused. These squadrons are just moving forward and moving back, moving forward, moving back. Can anybody explain to me what's going on here? Why is Kazandar moving them with the fleets unupgraded? Don't spend gold on fighting Norway. Norway is Irel anyway. Okay. Well, he's just as Irel as Victoria, basically. Öresund is getting taken out. Looks like the bombers are going through. The Cavs are also getting into the water, so he can take that city away from his opponent. And Norway is trying to get a safety settle in the northeast somewhere. And we're gonna need to see the American infantry move forward. Bomber starting to attack Srinagar. Does he have enough damage? I don't think so, right? On this infantry army. No. He needs the other infantry. And I think he needs at least one more shot with a bomber if he wants to attack into that city center. Well, yeah, he can attack. Well, first of all, he can get a promotion to get his heals back, and then his HP back, and then attack with the other bombers that are coming out from the cities into the Srinagar one. I do have to say, they're taking, yeah, there we go. They're taking quite a bit of damage from all of those defenses, like the battleship and then the air over there. It's putting quite a bit of pressure on these American units. But I think, wait, he can take Srinagar. Another one shot from B-51, this one. This one, and then a shot with the infantry army, and boom, he secures the kill. Oh wow, he's even using a crossbow, man. Woo, Srinagar got taken out. And he just got another one of those infantries upgraded. And of course, new musketman coming around. He's going to need to repair this infantry army, put it in one of his cities slots to get higher strength. And let's see over here. I still like. I gotta mention the Minas Gerais are just like lingering around. They're not sure what they're doing. They would have been so helpful to stop Alasun from being taken over, right? If he would have had battleships here, this would have been so helpful. And we do have the battleship fleets of America starting to get on right behind the English builds, the English boats. He does need at least one more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, at least one more turn to get going. And okay, there we go. He got his quadrants back. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it was a kind of a bad reflex over here, or he thought there's gonna be a city on the front line that he's gonna get. But to be honest, I just say upgrade everything, man. Upgrade everything, get going. We do need to see what's going on here. Okay, America just keeping a few more units. England putting biplanes out. That is gonna do quite a bit of damage, especially against the field cannon cores. While new Rough Riders are coming in. Victory is being called.
Its face may change.
Victory is being called. The Slozhnii Memas win. The Memas win, no? I think that's what it is. We have the Memas winning. Against all odds, Norway was about to take down England, but couldn't get there. We had Brazil shooting with his Minas Gerais against Roy. Roy stood tall with his city on the right side. Chicago won the fight. The P-51s came out, dealt the damage against the Norwegian cities, and we did have Rough Rider America just pushing through, massively eating the cities of America. Whoa. I gotta say, I'm gonna send you to Sue's stream because I have zero knowledge of how to say of Russian. I have no idea about the Kirill, so I'm not gonna get into the post-game chat, but I'm pretty sure Sue can actually carry you through the post-game chat. If you ask him something in English, he's gonna respond on his chat over there. Thank you so much for anybody, especially the members of this game. If they do watch back, I do want to thank you so much for inviting me to have the pleasure of watching this game, and I do hope I'm gonna see you in the CWC. We do have Dobroteam going against Slozhnii Memas today. Memas did manage to get the win at 1084, and we're going to need to see how the next weeks are going to follow up. We do have a bit of a slowdown, I do have to mention, in the CWC. I'm going to announce it soon. Two teams didn't manage to get the schedule out on the board, and we're going to try to fix it. So have a good evening, and thank you so much for the follows, much appreciated for the subs and your support over here on the streams. Thank you for the questions in chat, and I do hope you had a good time with me today. Let's see each other next time, and by that time, have some fun with some Civilization gaming. Bye bye.